Be right with you guys. Be right with you. Running a little late. All right. Be right with you guys.
Misunderstand. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that make me. People at home or in the crowd, it keeps coming up anyhow. Don't decoy, avoid, or make void the topic, cause that ain't gonna stop it. Now just talk to me. Let's talk about
You and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that
I don't think we should talk about this. Come on, why not? People might misunderstand. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that make.
All righty. Let me stop sharing. Let me say hi. I got a better way to share the paperwork today, and I won't have to go through what I did last night with not being able to see chat and see what's going on. Still haven't been able to. Let me add myself. Hey, everybody. I still haven't been able to. I need to put my hair up. It is hot. To get the links to open, I should put my hair up. These headphones are huge. I need something smaller, but it's just too hot with the hair. My hairdresser canceled my appointment. So now I won't be. I'm trying to get hopefully Saturday before my surgery, so I don't have to worry about it. But let's see who's all here. And there we go with this talk chat again. I don't know why that. Okay. Hey, Mac. Hey, Crazy Nurse. Hey, Pamela. Hey, Chris Cress. Literally Davis fam. How are you? Hey, Hope. Good to see you, Hope. You turned on who turned on subscribers only? Oh, okay. Um, I guess it don't matter. Hey, Selena. Might help keep some of the trolls out. They weren't bad last night. Not that I'm. So hopefully they won't be today either. Now, why did my camera go off? I don't want to turn my camera off. Okay. All right. Wow. I need to put a pillow up or something. Check out my new shirt, man. My kids. I'm here for the booze. Oh, my kids are funny. I need a different chair while I'm out here. This chair is patio furniture. It is not cutting it. So how's everybody doing today? Um, I'm going to just finish going over the lawsuit. And thankfully, we have someone in chat that is an actual real paralegal with real experience, knows things, not like the person we're going to be talking about, who's a pretend. Hey, Jean Marie. Okay, now you turned off. Okay. I don't. All right. Anyway, And where's my laugh at life? She must be busy. Um, I don't know. YouTube notifications have been really not good. YouTube's just been messing up, period. Just a lot of things that I get that it's a big platform. Um, but come on. Let me send her a message. All right. Now, so today we're going to finish up where we left off yesterday. And I think we left off on, if I'm not mistaken, I thought I turned my phone off. I didn't see you. Okay. Oh, hey, Laugh. I was just talking about you. I think we left off on. No, my battery is. Tell me I didn't plug this thing in. Yes, it's plugged in. Anyway, I want to pick up. Actually, I want to pick up where we left off. I want to go into. No, let me do it this way. Into the. Okay, look, you're really pissing me off. We did up to 12, but I want to read the counts. Like I said, there's a lot of stuff in there where she quoted case laws, cases that have, you know, and some of it, uh, yeah, I read it, but I don't expect you all to want to read all that stuff. Some of it just don't add up, but okay, whatever you say. Okay, we stopped it on here on page 11, and I believe it was, I have it marked in my files where we left off at. It really bummed me out that I can't get them links to open up, but I've tried it through Proton Drive, Google Drive, and the links just won't open. I don't know what the hell. Someone else was doing it too, trying to get it to see. He wants to go back to the Proton, and I don't want it through Proton. I'm trying to see where I left. Oh, that's Google Drive, so it's not going to tell me. All right. Well, I went through and tried to catch every one of Queen Bee's names and tried to get them out because, I know that it's public, and I said this last night, and I know that anybody can read it and see it. But to me, on here, she still goes by Queen Bee. She does not go by her name. So therefore, oh no, these aren't the redacted ones. Okay. Tell me they didn't. Let me check Proton Drive. Mm-mm. All right, I'm not even going to worry about it. I sent it to myself. I may be able to share it with you if it's sent right, and it sent the ones that I edited out, and it didn't. Mm-mm-mm. Well, these ones we all read, so I didn't edit those ones out. Now, why didn't it save it? Should have saved it. Oh, I know. I saved it in my files. Duh. Okay. We went way past all this yesterday. We went to see it redacted it on here. I don't know. Let me try to resend it, but it didn't on the Google Drive one. Darn it. And I didn't want to have to do it like I did yesterday. It's going to tell me the file's too big. Watch. Yep. Darn it. Nope. It didn't redact the information that it should have. But let me see. Some of this stuff her name's not in. I'll just send it to myself. I'm pretty sure we left off. We didn't do up this high. Well, that sucks. I'm going to have to do it the other way anyway until we get to the exhibits, because there's no other names listed in the exhibits. So, okay, that's fine. Be hardball. Okay, we read that. We read the exhibit M. We read that. Okay, this is where we left off. Alrighty. Let me send some screenshots. Because unfortunately, the name's in here a million gazillion times, so you got to take it out. And then we're going to go into the counts. That's basically where we're headed. But I want to go over some of her so-called evidence. And you guys can tell me if it's evidence. Who is messaging me? I need to turn this phone off. Okay. I think that should be enough. And then it gets... We'll go into count 2. And see, once we get into the counts, then I can show it on there. Because it's... the names aren't in them. That's why I didn't have to... Hey. Now where'd they go? Okay. That should do it. All right. Let me bring up my messenger. Let me close Gmail. Because if you have too many tabs open, restream. I know I was supposed to switch to StreamYard today, but I wasn't showing any video. But I do want to show the video that was made. But tomorrow, I'm doing Turtle Boy, what I had planned on doing. But yeah. Oh wait, that's the wrong one. Nope. Where'd they go? What are you doing, computer? It'd probably be nice if I put the right person on there, huh? This laptop's driving me up a wall. So what, it didn't send it? Okay, now that should have did it. It did. Hallelujah. Okay, that should do it. Now I think I got it. Sorry, guys. I think I got it. I don't like sharing it like this because you guys can't read it, but I only have to do it for a little bit. I can't blow it up no bigger. Sorry. Sorry. That should be. I need my glasses. That would help. No, it should be 17. There we go. Okay. Now, yesterday we left off at 49. I don't know if y'all remember, but it goes fairly quickly into the counts. We can always just go right into the counts if you want to, but we will start at 49. Upon information and belief after the initiation of the lawsuit, it appears thumbnails on Queen Bee's channel were changed. Certain videos were no longer available, and many of the content creators relied upon and elicited help from started removing that I guess she enlisted help from. She doesn't write very well. Started removing certain damaging content from their prospective channels. I wasn't aware of that. But those deletions were not removed because of Griffin. It was content Queen Bee made admissions on. Huh? Okay. 50. Upon information and belief, after the initiation of this lawsuit, Queen Bee has engaged in practices that intimidated others to continue Queen Bee's illicit campaign of targeted harassment and other outrageous behavior, as detailed above, against Griffin. Those who refuse Queen Bee and individuals Queen Bee elicits to help would then engage in the same style of targeted harassment and intimidation against those creators. One such person, Jane Doe, aka Deets on the Streets, closed her account as a direct result of those attacks. Not true. See, buddy, you don't get your facts right. And, if there's anything in life you should be worried about total upfront honesty, is these court documents, dear. But you didn't. Anyway. I'm just going to read this little section and we're going to go on to her evidence. Deets on the Street closed her account as a direct result of those attacks. No. However, as of this filing, the account is active and all prior videos were removed from public view. That had nothing to do with this lawsuit. Nothing. Nothing whatsoever. Wow. Unbeknownst to Griffin, another content creator, Jane Doe, aka Bash, was publicly attacked in a similar fashion after Queen Bee coordinated, encouraged, knowingly and or elicited the help of Bash to come to Kingsport, Tennessee, where Griffin was located, to participate in a search for a missing woman, Layla Centinello, on or about September 17th, 2023. That's a bold-faced lie, and Betty knows it's an outright lie. The search for Layla Centinello went very well. Why? It's like she's writing her own autobiography in this paperwork and really patting herself on the back a lot. There was no issue or problems encountered. When Bash was required to report her findings to Queen Bee and others by phone. What? You're a liar, Betty. Bash wasn't required to report to anybody. What the hell are you talking about? Queen Bee had nothing whatsoever to do with Bash going there. Bash lives there, you idiot. She lives, that's her backyard. You're the reason she went there. You put out the invite for anybody, even your hater channels and roach channels, to show up for the search. Stop. You can't blame. Yeah, good luck with that one, Betty. And there's no proof of it because it's not true. It never happened. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Bash was honest and said pleasant things about Griffin. This incited Queen Bee and Queen Bee's audience, which Queen Bee has in the past elicited help from, as well as from other creators, to target Bash. That's not true. I didn't hear any Queen Bee ask anybody to target Bash. Did people say things that they shouldn't have? Yes, they were. Some people were actually upset because, but it wasn't Queen. You're wrong. Anyway. Bash did not close her channel, but changed the focus of her channel away from Griffin and onto new topics. 51. Since the onset of this action against Queen Bee, she has elicited help from other creators such as Jane Doe, aka Burnt Toast. Queen Bee has on multiple occasions referenced publicly on Queen Bee's YouTube channel that Burnt Toast is assisting her. Betty, Burnt Toast has been covering you way before this, way before Queen. Sorry, but she's been covering you, reviewing you a long time. And it has nothing to do with Queen. It's because of you. But yes, she did say she's, holding the receipts and stuff in this. But you can't blame that on Queen Bee because Burnt Toast was covering you long before Queen Bee. But you go with it, babe. Whatever makes you feel good. Whatever makes you feel good, sweetheart. Oh my God, she's freaking crazy. Okay, so she referenced publicly on Queen Bee's YouTube channel that Burnt Toast is assisting her. Burnt Toast is maintaining Queen Bee's attorney's receipts and what Queen Bee has paid her attorney. But more importantly, Queen Bee has elicited the help of Burnt Toast to continue Queen Bee's campaign of harassment and intimidation against Griffin. Queen Bee has distributed the court documents behind the scenes to the individuals Queen Bee originally elicited for help. It's public documents, Betty. Anybody can get them. That's not illegal. Then Queen Bee's team, what team, goes to work at smearing Griffith publicly on Queen Bee's behalf. Otherwise, what good purpose does Queen Bee have for distributing these documents to those very channels that Queen Bee previously elicited help from and knows will produce defaming content about Griffin unless Queen Bee has a hidden agenda or another ulterior motive? Betty, you get reviewed because of you, not because of Queen, because of you, because of your antics, your mission, and you're lying. But that's just my opinion. And this is fair use, and it is covered under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, and it is just my opinions. Burnt Toast has also started harassing Dolly Vision. What does that have to do with this? And she's not harassing Dolly Vision. But anyway, reviewing someone is not harassment, Betty. Oh my God. Harassing Dolly Vision with a taunting post that Griffin and Dolly Vision's private conversation messages would be requested through discovery and broadcast on the YouTube platform for all to see. Yeah, and most likely there will be private messages that are requested. Doesn't mean they're going to be out on YouTube, but yeah, I'm sure the lawyer is going to want to know. Since you're the one that keeps putting all these people into this lawsuit, you're the one who's making it happen, Betty. You're the one that's making it a possibility. Why are you even including these people that have nothing to do with it? One adult is not responsible for what another grown-ass adult chooses to do on their channel. Anyway. This could be construed as intimidating a witness. What? Why else would Burnt Toast be so heavily involved in the outcome of this action if not for the coordination between Queen Bee and Burnt Toast, which supports Griffith's claims, including but not limited to civil conspiracy and concert of action, as outlined herein, and is the subject matter of the action. Exhibit Q. And we're going to look at the exhibits. 52. Queen Bee only associates with others who are willing to attack, harass, intimidate, mock, make fun of, humiliate, and cause damage to Griffin. Prove that one, Betty. Queen Bee has not targeted any other person in the same fashion and or manner, or for the amount of time Queen Bee has continued the campaign against Griffin. Queen Bee has not made the number of videos about any other person and or creator other than Griffin. Well, Betty, because you're the gift that keeps on giving. You never stop. There's so much content with you because of all your misinformation and your antics. So really, you should be patting yourself on the back. Queen Bee targeted Griffin and wanted Griffin terminated from YouTube platform, and Queen Bee put action behind those threats. Yeah, good luck proving that too. Just saying. I don't know. Okay. Is she really for real? Okay, now we're going to go to the next page. Probably would have been nice if I changed the page. I don't even know if you guys can see it, but let me go to chat for a minute. See what chat's doing. Let me check chat for a minute. She keeps saying this is all happening. Hey, it's me, Amberly. She has already done this mess to Toasty. Already pisses her off that she can't find out who they are. Yeah. Hey, Selena. I don't think a lobotomy would help her at this point. Hey, Lav. Yeah, guys, hit that like. Yeah, Burnt Toast. I'm going to put my banner on if I can find a dang thing. Just because I don't trust them. The strike, not the strike. It should just go right in. Is it codes? No. Captions. There it is. All right, we'll put my banner on. No, I don't want to redo it. I want to show it. Okay. Now let me get back to chat. See if I miss saying hi to anybody. It's hard to see on here. Okay, I'm gonna go back to reading this so I can go back so I can share the screen. That's the wrong one. That's the right one. Mm, we should be at 19. Why is that at 17? 18. Okay, here we go. There's 19 for y'all. Um, Now this is going to get into the counts, and I'm not going to go into a lot of this because, like I said, a lot of it is um, quoting cases, quoting, case law and stuff. Queen Bee did not just want Griffin terminated from the YouTube platform. Queen Bee was seeking to destroy Griffin financially, personally, and professionally. Intended to damage Griffin to the point Griffin would no longer be able to maintain Griffin's livelihood. Queen Bee's conduct was overwhelmingly reckless, extreme, and outrageous. Wait a minute. When did all this happen? Okay. Now, I think this is the last one that I had to. This is count one. It's defamation. Griffin reaffirms prior paragraphs and incorporates them herein. 58. In accordance with Illinois law, to prove defamation against a defendant, a plaintiff must prove four elements in a defamation case. First, they must prove that the defendant made a false statement about the plaintiff. Then they must prove that the defendant relayed the false statement to a third party. Libel and slander are different types of defamation. Libel is a written false statement about another person, and slander is a false oral statement about another person. Illinois considers libel and slander the same when it comes to defamation lawsuits. A defamation case can prove either libel or slander. The next step in a defamation case is proving fault by the defendant. Illinois courts apply a reasonable grounds standard of negligence in defamation cases. The defendant must either know the statement was false or believe it to be true but lack reasonable grounds for that belief. If the statement is not a defamation per se statement, the plaintiff must show the court that the defendant's statements caused harm to them or their business. This harm can be reputational or financial. I don't know. Do y'all think that? I just don't know. I don't. That's, and then it just keeps. It explains what the counts are, but I want to go to the next page. And this goes over a bunch of case studies, case law and stuff. But he goes on to say that. Let me go to the next page. We'll get on to the bottom. I don't want to read all that case law. No, it should be 20, not 21. No, where's 20? It says that this is a bunch of case law and stuff. Must be pleaded with highlighted level of precision and particularity. Griffin contends Queen Bee had full knowledge of the consequences because of the cease and desist that she was gonna, and Queen Bee's actions would have on Griffin. Queen Bee had every intention of damaging Griffin by knowingly peddling false statements and information about Griffin and eliciting others to also peddle the same false information. How are you going to prove that Queen Bee elicited anybody? Betty, people review you because of you. Queen Bee, oh wait. When Queen Bee sought out others to assist Queen Bee, she assumed the responsibility for the damages to Griffin by the other individuals. Betty, you good luck. You're never going to prove that. You're never going to prove that it's Queen's responsibility because you think she told other people what to do. You really think she has that kind of control. It's not her responsibility what others adults do, but good luck proving that one, girlfriend. Good luck. Mm-mm-mm. Queen Bee's only focus was damaging Griffin by defamation in an effort to embarrass Griffin off the YouTube platform or enrage Queen Bee's audience, so much so that Queen Bee's audience would then harass Griffin. Yeah, no. Good luck with that one too, Bets. By having larger numbers on a daily basis. When Queen Bee incited her audience and those members acted on her behalf, Queen Bee assumed the responsibility. Those actions caused Griffin. Queen Bee created a situation Queen Bee could no longer control. Queen Bee assumed responsibility for the resulting damage to Griffin. Okay, no. The next 60. Here, Queen Bee intentionally, willfully, and maliciously disseminated false and misleading statements and or information about Griffin to Queen Bee's audience and other individuals. A third party by making false claims and statements about Griffin on Queen Bee's live stream broadcast to thousands of people and posting written articles and other defaming content on Queen Bee's community tab. Okay, Betty, you can't have it your cake and eat it too. Did you not do everything you just said? Did you not dox Queen on your community tab? And you doxed the wrong woman. Okay? You've done it. Stop. Girl. On the community tab, which is in print format, to thousands of people with malicious afterthought and with reckless disregarding for the law or the extreme harm Queen Bee's conduct has had on Griffith financially, personally, and professionally. Betty, stop. You got so many, your views went up, not down. They're down now because people aren't talking about you no more because of you. But don't worry, you're going to get into something else because you love and you thrive on the drama. And you know you're going to. And you'll get more people in chat. But yeah, that's not Queen Bee's law. Anyway. Disregarding for the law. What law was broken? You keep saying stealing your content, that it's theft. You actually put it in the beginning of this lawsuit filing. That is not theft. That is not breaking the law. It's called YouTube. It's called fair use. And that's what happens on YouTube. You get reviewed. People do commentary on your antics. Can't sue for that. But anyway, okay. The extensive nature of this claim is outlined in the nature of action section. But also attached are more specific statements directly from Queen Bee, broadcasted publicly and within the public forum on Queen Bee's YouTube channel. Since the initiation of this action against Queen Bee, some of those videos are no longer in the public domain. Attached hereto as Exhibit D is a collection of video URL links with timestamps of oral communication to a third party disseminated on Queen Bee's YouTube channel. Attached hereto as Exhibit E is a collection of posts from Queen Bee's YouTube channel in print format, which are found under the Community tab sections. 61. Under the Community tab section, Queen Bee has reshared and or reposted other defaming and false content about Griffin and others posted on those matters, those smaller channels, when those smaller channels were not getting enough views. Queen Bee would repost knowingly false videos, live stream broadcasts, and or posts from other channels. Queen Bee elicited for their help. Okay, wait a minute. Betty, you knew you weren't doxing burnt toast. You knew. And even if you didn't at the time, you knew right after your doxing queen that you mixed it up and you put out that woman who is no longer on this earth. Rest in peace. So stop. Oh my Lord. Did you include this stuff? Because you do exactly what you're... okay. Okay. So, Queen Bee elicited for help, which... let me go to the next one. Then this should be it. Which maliciously sharing false and misleading information about Griffin on Queen Bee's much larger YouTube platform than that of the smaller channel. When Queen Bee allowed individuals on her panel and allowed those individuals to defame Griffin and engaged in the defaming conversation with those individuals for hours on end. Hours. Queen Bee assumed responsibility for the damage those individuals caused Griffin. Nope, wrong. It's called an open panel. Queen Bee is in full control of Queen Bee's channel. Queen Bee controls who comes up on the panel and how long those individuals are on Queen Bee's panel, among many things. As an owner of a YouTube account, an owner has the ability to block comments and or certain words in the chat and block individuals not following the specific rule within that channel's chat. Queen Bee has all the control. Queen Bee allowed others to damage Griffin and failed to prevent or mitigate the damage being done publicly on Queen Bee's live stream broadcast to thousands of people, thousands of individuals. Wow. Queen Bee is responsible for Queen Bee's channel and any damages caused by Queen Bee's channel. You still haven't proven damages, bad, but okay. 66. And then this is it. We're going into the other stuff. Queen Bee has declared publicly Queen Bee's aware the internet is forever, yet intentionally, willfully, maliciously, and with a forethought, defamed Griffin for profit, notoriety, and attention. Couldn't be that, you were just using Betty's own words against her and her own behavior wasn't defamation at all. But okay. If you say so, Bets. Yeah. Queen Bee failed to demonstrate any duty of care or moral turpitude. 67. Queen Bee had to have an expectation that Queen Bee's malicious and outrageous conduct would be and continues to be damaging to Griffin, past, present, and into perpetuity. She don't talk about you anymore. Griffin maintains Griffin has never spoken to or about Queen Bee in any capacity prior to this targeted attack, leaving Griffin confused as to why Griffin was the target of such a defaming campaign and attack designed to ruin Griffin financially, personally, and professionally. Well, we have to go back in time a little bit, but didn't you kind of jump in and get in all this because of your buddy Dolly and Sarah when y'all tried to dox the wrong, you know what I mean? You dox Queen, and you got it wrong, of course. You know, you included someone else. You tried to put two doxes together, two people that, you can't do, But anyway, we got you, Betty. Although this is one count, multiple claims reside and exist under this count. Therefore, Queen B, in violation of Illinois Slander and Libel Act, because Queen B falsely used, uttered, and or published words, whether knowingly false or lacked reasonable. I thought I was done. Sure. Lacked reasonable grounds. I don't know if this is in here. I didn't include that one. Oh, yeah, I did. Okay. Lacks reasonable grounds for belief about Griffin, which have caused damage to Griffin financially, personally, and professionally. Griffin is entitled to judgment against Queen B, jointly, severely, and some in excess of $25,000 for compensation. Whoa! For damages, 25,000. A sum in excess of 25,000 for exploratory and punitive damages, injunctive relief, and such other relief as the court may deem just and proper. Wow. Okay. Wow. I'm going to go to the lawsuit now because I believe I can quit sharing on my messenger because I don't think that there's anything. Let me talk to chat for a minute. I don't think there's anything in these ones coming up as far as like names. It's just the channel names and stuff, but not the given names. Your legal name. I looked over it. I didn't see. But I want to go into who did I miss coming in? Hey, True Crime Dime. Hey, Angel. Hey, Kirk71. Hey, Alley Crime with All Crime with Andy. I couldn't see. I got these stupid glasses on that are broke. How you doing, All Crime with Andy? I haven't seen you for a minute. It's good to see you. Butt hurt Betty. I don't like Betty, actually. Oh my god. I love the name. You people crack me up. Hey, Kathy. Hey, let's be honest. Okay, so now I can share. I should be able to share these documents. It should be amended complaint. And then I can watch chat. Should be able to just. I don't believe there's. I'm hoping I got everybody's name out of here. Okay, we just have to go to the right page. Which I believe was. There's 225 pages. And a lot of it is stuff that she already had in the first filing, and she just re-added. But there's her count one defamation. We're getting ready to go into count two. All this legal stuff, all the different cases that she's. Oh, there is some. I see it. Yeah, nope, can't do that then. Okay, stop sharing. Shoot. I'm going to go right to the evidence because that's what I want to look at. I wish you would let me click on the links because last time I could do that and show the video, but this time it's just not letting me do it. Oh, there's still a lot more to read. I'm going to take a break from reading and let's look at some of the exhibits she filed, and then we'll go back to reading some more. Exhibit A. Okay, now I'll share screen because I know there's no names in the exhibits that I have to worry about taking out. This is she actually, and this is funny. She even included all of Hey, KB Investigates. Okay. This is Exhibit A. And it's all about the different definitions and stuff like that. I'm not going to read all that either. And explains all the different assets, content, provide all that kind of stuff. Um, she included every document there is with YouTube, AdSense, everything about how you make money, warranty, you name it, it's all here. I'm not reading all that. Y'all can go read it out. YouTube partner program terms. I mean, she included everything. This judge is going to really not appreciate her. Shorts monetization module. I mean, come on, Betty. This is stuff that wage page monetization or watch page monetization module. She YouTube affiliate program terms of service. I mean, she just page after. Did you ever hear too much info, Betty? Exhibit B. Oh, these are. Uh, why are they sideways? And it won't let me. It won't let me flip it, will it? Let me see if it'll let me. No, it's not going to let me flip it. Son of a mama. But this is one of the messages from Queen Bee that this is from. You guys remember when they tweeted YouTube. Well, Betty took it upon herself to she took screenshots of all of this, and anything that Queen Bee has retweeted or anybody has retweeted that Queen wasn't even in the comment section or anything, she has screenshotted that and included it in this lawsuit. Which, okay, you can't sue somebody for a retweet. Come on. You retweeted my post. I'm angry at you. I'm getting a lawyer. And this is not a joke, but Bets. Okay, this is the one where this creator has been reported several times and nothing is being done. She is breaking community guidelines by doxing and harassing and threatening children. Please take the time to look into this. Andre Griffin seems to be mentally unstable. Okay, she can't sue her for that. Now, the next one is Hills in the Air. These are tweets from Twitter. And it's all about, every one of these harassment videos are still up and monetized. All are stating as fact that another creator manufactured and sold drugs to children, which is, why would Betty include that? Because that's exactly what her and Dolly did. I mean, it's like she gave them evidence against her. That's why I wanted to see the video clips, because if they're as bad as the first time, all she did was show how bad she really is. And that's what this is all, tweeting Team YouTube. And there was what Betty put up right here. Betty did this, but yet she put it out there and she submitted it as evidence. Go figure, because I can't. Go figure it. That was Betty's post. How she accused, she posted Queen Bee's record, but at the beginning of this, she was crying about her information being put out there. But when it's she's the one doing it, but it's public information. Anybody can do it, and it's not illegal. I didn't break the law. It's not doxing. Even when she mixed it up with the wrong person, she never clarified that and fixed it. They tripled down and said, no, that's all her. But it wasn't. It wasn't. Okay. And this is just about Team YouTube, about Betty. She even has pictures of burnt toast. Everybody who tweeted Team YouTube. Okay. So what? This is nothing. And this is from Hills in the Air, who recently, these are tweets about from Hills about another creator, not even about Betty, but because Queen Bee retweeted it, Betty included it. And I mean, she put a lot of fluff in this lawsuit. A lot of fluff. A lot of fluff. Let me look at chat. I need Crazy Nurse. What do you think about this stuff so far? I mean, I don't know if you. Hey, Wine Crimes and Mayhem. True Crime Dime, it's good to see you. I haven't seen you for a minute. Yeah, doxing, and it was done. It is because of the intent. In my opinion, their intent was malicious. So that's why I consider that a dox. And the woman that they did mix up with Queen Bee, she passed away and she had children. I mean, what? And they still triple down on that. They still will not correct themselves. It's only bad if it's done against Bertha. Yeah, exactly. If Bertha does it, it's above board. Yeah, she said she doesn't break the law. I really believe the judge is not going to be nice about this so-called bill of particulars. That's what she calls this? My bill of particulars look nothing like this. But then again, I had lawyers do it. So, Crazy Nurse, are you still here? I want your honest opinion. I'll drop you a link if you want to come up. I don't know if you're still here. But let's continue looking at it. I don't understand what this stuff about. This has so what you're allowed to retweet a tweet. That doesn't mean these are all retweets. The same stuff she put in the first time. Um, Targeting another creator. I thought targeting, harassing, and doxing were against TOS. She's using someone else's record to dox her. Yeah, she does that. Mm-hmm. Team YouTube says it's best to continue reporting the channel's content, so this gets routed to our review team. It takes them forever to do anything. And this is Queen Bee reaching out. That's how we're supposed to reach out to YouTube. Team YouTube on Twitter. YouTube tells you that. That's not defaming. That's not threatening. That's not doxing. That's following YouTube's rules. Maybe Crazy Nurse left. I don't see her typing anytime soon. Let me message her, maybe. Because she actually knows what she's talking about. Unlike a few people that claim to be a paralegal. But okay. I don't get how this is going to do anything. This is the same stuff she put in the first time she filed. She tells on herself. I mean, right there is what she did. And that's all this is. Team YouTube. Team YouTube. Now, Exhibit C. More tweets, right? Oh, she's checking the views. She put the error there so y'all could see the difference in the views. Okay, so freaking what? Does that matter? And see, she's showing the difference. Exhibit D. Oh, here we go. This one. This now. This is where I want to click on. I got to figure out a way to do this. True Crime Down, you know how to do that? I've tried everything. I've tried it through the Proton Drive, the Google Drive, and it won't let me. Let me try it on my laptop. Nope. It won't let me click on the links to actually see these video clips. And last time I could do that. But her first video clip is from January 7th of 2022. And she's describing what the video clip is. This is the first video QB that I could find. I'm reading it the way she has it written. She tell her the state, oops, already knew me. It is because I called and let them know where we were and what our plans were, and they wanted to make sure we had an area and it was well coordinated with state police. They escorted us to every location we had. Okay, what? 11/7/22, talking about Betty's press pass and that it was purchased online. Okay, Betty. It really was. If you remember correctly, you go online and you sign up and you pay yearly dues. And you get it's a press pass with no credentials. It doesn't actually tell you're not actually real media. You're not getting credentialed. You're not getting into events and stuff as the media. You pay dues every year to print that up. And you did print it up. You printed up sheets of them in front of everybody for you and Olivia. So that's true. And Betty, that paid for your dues. They didn't even want your money because of your behavior. They revoked that paid for dues press pass. I'm sure you found some other online place to get the same thing for paying dues, but it's not credentials, Betty. It doesn't give you credentials of being the media. And like I said, you printed up pages of them in front of everybody on one of your lives. Okay, the next one is 10/25/2022. Queen Bee telling Leilani's brother Betty is threatening to harass and stab them, and Queen Bee had clips to send to his email to get a restraining order saying Betty door dashed lube to their house. See, I want to see these clips. Another one is Queen Bee telling her audience to all send Betty a C&D letter. It was a freaking joke, and it was people in the chat. Oh my God. Queen Bee talking with Savage about Betty being in handcuffs 43 times, insinuating Betty has been arrested 43 times. Well, you've been arrested quite a lot. Quite a lot. Just, and that's factual. Is that not factual? Crazy Nurse, I see you. Drop a link. Okay. Let me go into Restream. Uh-oh, where'd my Restream go? Hey. It should give me a link. And right guess. Should paste it. Let's see if that works. Did that post? Okay, that should post. As soon as Crazy Nurse comes up, I will add her to the stream. Because she knows what she's talking about here. I don't. She has been arrested 43 times. That's not a lie. Public information. We even have the cop statements in each of them. Oh, here we go. Let me add her to the stream.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, let me turn your volume down a little bit.
Okay.
All right. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing good.
Got lots of crap going on. My husband yammering. The yard people are here. The dog. Anyway, we're trying to
Hey,
get
blank
through
screen.
this.
Hey, Haley Hopes. Yeah, I
And
felt
I'm just
so bad when I seen that short I uploaded. I did it on my broken phone. I had no idea the video quality was that awful. And people were watching it, so I figured, no, I figured out a way to do a different one. So I put a different one up. Because I had to do Lisa justice, you know? She's too beautiful for me to mess up
I
video
thought it was
quality.
awesome.
So what do you think
It was
about some?
awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. The one thing that I see right off the bat, every lie she's told, and they're lies, false statements. We'll use the legal term. False statements is a count of perjury. And from what I remember of my days in law, and I did trial law, mostly felony, white crime, white collar crime, but all these lies, false statements, are one count. She has to prove. I mean, I quit listening to the false statements after a short period of time. Geez, um, it's a felony, both state and federal levels. So this is a state level, and I'm sure that Queen Bee's attorney is going to really pick up on all of that. He's going to be demanding production of evidence of all of
Hmm.
that. And when I when we were doing a particular white collar crime, it was a RICO crime, and this attorney that they had was just as dirty as the
Wow.
client, right?
You guys hearing that sound? Or is it just me hearing it? Can you guys hear it?
I don't hear anything.
I'm waiting. There's a delay in chat. I'm waiting to see. Well, I had myself muted. Anyway, are you guys hearing that noise, or is it just me when Crazy Nurse talks?
Can you hear it now?
No, sounds good now.
Okay. Anyway, what I was saying was that there was the attorney for the plaintiff was just as dirty as the plaintiff himself, and there were several false statements, misstatements, exaggerations, so on and so forth. And because it was federal, of course, the judge was not amused, and so the attorney ended up being charged with perjury. Which in this case, if you want to look at it that way, she's the attorney. Okay. So, uh, yeah, the attorney was charged several $1,000s for every perjured statement.
Wow.
Mhm.
Well, she's lied. I mean, she's just outright lied.
Every, I, yeah, hey, if you leave me speechless, that's a big deal.
Yeah. I I just can't, and she doesn't, why is she including all these things that have nothing to do with Queen whatsoever? And she
She
can't
is,
prove none of this. In fact, it can be easily proven that it's not true. It could she
but it's,
face charges for that?
yeah, they're perjured. She's perjured herself by lying. She is going to have, one of the things she's doing is she's trying to get blank screen and burnt toast personal information. She
Exactly.
is obsessed with that.
Hmm. She's been
But,
obsessed with burnt toast, trying to get her information now for what, a year and a half.
so I hear. But here's
Yeah,
the deal. She's included all these people who have nothing to do with anything in this case. Okay. Because Queen Bee's attorney is going to prove that Queen Bee did none of these things. Okay. That she did not solicit burnt toast or blank screen or anybody else for that matter
nope.
to do Queen Bee's dirty work. That's going to be disproven immediately. Okay. And I'm sure that when Queen Bee's lawyer got this, he went, "This woman's nuts." Okay. Because don't think that he doesn't have every video, every live stream, every statement, every chat, every comment from Queen Bee and Betty. Okay. Don't think he doesn't have all that because I guarantee you, one of my jobs was going, this was back in the day, of course, but one of my jobs was going through and finding every kind of statement. This is why I always tell people don't put it in writing, don't leave it in a voicemail, and never have a witness to what you said if you want to not get in trouble. Okay, that's three
True.
things. Okay,
Good
never
advice.
have a, yes, exactly.
My lawyers told us
So,
the same thing. They said, zip it, you know nothing, you don't answer nobody's questions, you don't sign nothing, you don't write nothing down, you don't. Yep.
that's right. That's right. Don't keep a journal. None
Hmm.
of that. Every bit of that can be subpoenaed.
Yeah.
So
Because
we,
they even had me stop my the medical journal I was keeping, of
uh-huh,
the daily things that were going on with my husband, as a result of what was done to him. They
mm-hmm,
even made me stop. They said, no. I said, but the doctors wanted. They said, no, stop.
nope,
Do not
burn it,
do another
burn it,
entry.
burn it.
Mm-hmm.
Put it in a, give it to a friend, put it in a lock box. Yeah, no, because those are the three things. If you think you're going to get in trouble, don't do them. No written, no voice, and no witness. Okay? Because that's how we got these people on that case. They left a paper trail a mile long. And because you don't want to witness, he had witnesses to the things that he had done and said and so on. They got subpoenaed. They had to tell the truth. So,
So if by chance this goes to trial, then there's a good chance that burnt toast blank screen could be subpoenaed, even though you don't know who they are, how to reach out to them.
um, I need to go back and read
And
the
Bash.
context. Yeah, no, I have to go back and read the context of it. Okay.
Well, she's saying
Because
that Queen Bee is the one who orchestrated and sent Bash to Tennessee to the search for Layla Centinello,
right.
and
Okay.
that Bash had to report back to Queen Bee and others, and that's not that is nowhere near the truth.
No, I know. So
And
it is possible that all of these allegations. Hush, go get it. Go get it. There you go. Good boy. Um, so it's possible that all of the allegations against these people could be subpoenaed. But I know Queen Bee's saying, don't, no. So I'm sure that the attorney is working on a way to get around subpoenaing anyone, because then, yes, they can have access to these people's information.
Okay.
But as we've seen with her, having access to people's information is exactly what's gotten Betty where she is today.
Yeah.
So the judge might, maybe, could say, no, they can come in as Jane Doe, John Doe, whatever.
Yeah.
Now that's what we did for a federal case. Um, but I'm sure
And,
state works the same way.
and then she included all this Aileen stuff. Okay. Number one, consider the
Okay,
source. Number two,
Aileen is okay. Let me say this. Aileen is unstable, and I don't mean
yeah,
that in the meaning of it. Okay, but nobody wants her testifying for anything. And if
no.
Betty wants a testimony from that woman, then she gets
Mm.
what she gets.
Yeah,
Okay.
because she included that contact report with the police officer when she, because, Betty's go to is she's assaulted by everybody everywhere she goes.
Oh yeah.
And even in that contact, the police officer stated there was no proof, no evidence that Betty was ever assaulted in any way.
That's right.
Because she wasn't. Now, there's footage of everything else they did. Footage of Dolly's assault on Aileen.
Yeah.
But yet, there was no footage. Now, some woman's going to get all up in Betty's face with her phone, and
Hmm.
all them there that are filming and recording and streaming live are not going to catch that. Get out of
Hmm.
town.
So there you go. Okay. She's got to submit. What exhibits did she offer to
Oh,
prove it?
there's pages and pages of exhibits. That's what I'm showing right now. But for last time, I could click on the links, and it would
Hmm.
take me to that link. But I can't do it this time, and I've tried it through Proton Drive, Google Drive, and it's not. And I'm not the only one. Another creator was also trying to do it too, who's actually got a hell of a lot more experience than I do. And I can't click on the links to show the video clips, but a lot of them look like they're some Korean guy's channel or something.
Oh, God.
Um,
Okay.
yeah.
Here's the deal. So the attorney's going to look at all of this. It has to go back and forth before the judge will actually sit down and read this. Okay.
Oh, that poor
Now,
judge.
hmm now, because there hasn't been an answer to her amendment, the judge may already be delving into this. I don't know. Here again, different states, that kind of thing. But once he sees this, and he's going to see her filing, he's going to see Queen Bee's attorney's answers, response, their response. Um, he's going to see that these exhibits that she provides prove nothing. And in fact, I guarantee you, some of those go against her.
Oh yeah,
This
I was
started.
looking at some of them, and that some of them are the same things that she included the first time, and
Mhm.
they actually did not help Betty. But here's a good question for you: how can she include this Aileen stuff since it was discovered after she filed the suit?
Because she did an amendment.
Okay,
Remember, she had to go back,
right, and redo
redo.
it.
Okay. Now, the judge could say, uh, well, This wasn't in the original filing. And this judge seems to be a little too lenient in my world, but what? The judges I used to know would have said, no, you've had plenty of time to do this, this, and this. You didn't do it. We're going from here. Okay. I guess because she's going pro se, that they're that he's allowing her some leeway. But this right here is going to give him pause for ever doing it.
Yeah.
And
Judges are not the most patient people whenever they've got a backed up calendar and they've got a frivolous lawsuit in front of them.
well, didn't she already piss him off anyway?
Yeah.
Okay.
And judges
So,
they're not very forgiving and they never forget.
you know, and at the end of the day, here's the deal. You and I can have an opinion. We can put it in a filing, in a briefing, whatever, and we have a feeling because it hurt my feeties or whatever. But that is not legal. You it has to fall within certain codes. It has to be an absolute. Now, there are gray areas, but at the end of the day, because she says this, she must prove that.
Right.
And she has to prove it from a legal standpoint.
And well, one of the things that she keeps repeatedly stating, and she did it in the first time she filed as well as this amended one, that Queen Bee is the channel owner and she has total control over her panels. You know, when people are up there slamming her, you know, Queen had the ability to stop it either by, you know, kicking the person, you know, off the live, you know, off the panel or, you know,
Mm-hmm.
muting them or something. That's not going to get her anywhere, right?
Queen Bee
That's
does have control, but
right.
she has no control over the chat. Let's be very clear about that. Yes, she has control through her mods who can delete and so on and so forth. But Betty has control over herself, okay, which she has no control over herself. So, yes, you're on Queen Bee's panel. You started something. Um, I'm sorry. I had the 100-pound Labrador baby. Anyway, um, what the hell was I talking about?
Okay.
So Queen Bee has only so much control. Now, what other people say and do, see, this is all new, okay? This whole intellectual property is what this is called. It's it's the internet, okay?
Well, wouldn't it be the same as saying, like, you're a reporter and you're doing an interview, and the person you're interviewing says some not so nice stuff, you know, about the person they're talking about. That person can't turn around and sue that reporter for what the person in the interview said, correct?
No, they can't because the reporter
Okay.
has they have an immunity, okay, for stuff like that.
Well, if
The
I'm
reporter
interviewing
also
you
has
right now and you
insurance.
say something that she doesn't like, she can't sue me because of your opinion.
No,
All right.
no, and I dare her to come after me. I know
Yeah,
people.
just screw her. I go.
I,
I
I
will
know
not.
people.
Yeah, I will not hesitate. Please, Betty, take a far back seat, baby, a far back
Yeah.
seat, because you know what? You'll be bored with me, Betty, because I lead a very very freaking boring life. I rarely go out of the house unless I have to go to the grocery store, go buy the kids something, or take the kids somewhere. I don't never get no adult time. Um,
Yeah.
I sit at home and I OCD about my floors, but that's what my
Exactly.
husband says. He keeps telling me I'm taking the cleaning stuff to work with me because you're not cleaning tonight. I'm like, okay. Because, I get bored. I'm,
Mm-hmm.
so I
Yeah.
find something. And then I ended up tearing things apart, and then it takes me days to put them back together because then every little speck's got to be clean. It drives him
Yeah.
nuts. Well, this morning I
Um,
decided to rip my walk-in closet apart. Well, needless to say, my bedroom was clean, but it's not right now because now everything that was
Now
in
it's
the
not.
closet is out because I decided I'm going to paint it.
Exactly. Exactly. This is how it gets started.
Mhm.
But I do want to preface this with my own everything that I am stating is of my opinion only. It is not the opinion of the creator nor anyone in the chat. It is of my opinion solely. No one else is responsible for anything that I say. I am solely responsible for my opinions herein and only myself. There you go.
Okay, uh,
I just
thank you for that, but
covered
you
everybody.
you didn't have to do that, but thank you. I
No,
appreciate that.
absolutely. I did. I did. Okay. The
Okay,
chat included.
Twin Thing has a question.
Hmm.
Welcome in, Twin. Hey, Petunia, thanks for coming in. Hey, Kia. It says this doesn't look like a bill of particulars. It looks like a very poorly done PowerPoint. This wasn't. This was supposed to be her amended filing. Correct. That's what it's listed
Hmm.
as. Okay.
Hmm. And is this an exhibit? Is this in the exhibit section right here?
Yes.
Okay.
And there's a
Exhibits
lot.
have a different, yeah. Exhibits can come in different forms. You can actually present a pew pew as an exhibit. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And the exhibit will say Exhibit A dash 123. And it may have a photo, but then it has to be presented at trial. So,
This somebody.
having said that, having said that, if this is all if these are the things that she's trying to use as proof, if this gets really stupid, every one of these things can be played in court.
Well, from what I'm looking at right, in fact, I'm going to go to the screen and show everybody because I want to read something to you. Oh, where did it go? What? Why would it give me swag bucks? What the hell happened here? No, I don't want swag bucks. What the hell? There it is. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I have to go. It's going to make me go the whole way back down. But there was one thing I wanted to ask you about. She has all the some of these exhibits. Like I said, I can tell by the video by what she's saying that they were in the first time, and I could click on them, but for some reason I can't this time. It's weird. I got it on my Google Drive and a Proton Drive, and it still won't let me click the links.
Just try and regular. Do you have uh, Apple products?
Yeah, I have an iPad.
Okay. Just try doing it in Safari next time.
Okay.
Forget Google. Try opening them in Safari.
You know what? I should do that real quick.
Try it.
Let me see if it'll.
And also, all of my opinions are based upon my memory of how the law works. Things have changed. Let me be very clear about that. And we're in a new territory these days with intellectual property stuff. But I have forgotten more law than she ever knew. Let's be very clear about that.
See, because that was done on a Google Drive, it's automatically going to go to Google. And let me
Can
try
you
it with.
save it? Can you save it to Word or something? Save it as a PDF
I
or
did that. I downloaded it and everything, but it still won't let me click on them. And when I go to, okay, it'll download it, but it won't let me click on it. No, 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 no.
send it to me and I'll see if I can fix it for you. Not right now, but when this is over.
Okay, yeah, because I want to be able. to put a video together because I remember from before a lot of the clips. Oh, they didn't show her in a good light.
Hmm. Right.
I was
This is
laughing
what I'm
my
saying.
ass off.
I mean, these are the things that I'm saying is that she has to prove that there has to be witnesses, there has to be some sort of video when Aileen supposedly assaulted her. I mean, okay, he said, she said, all right, well, was anything ever done about that? No.
Mm.
Aileen
I
Aileen didn't
bet you
come
I
to
could
charge.
copy and paste these addresses, but see, I would
Hmm.
have to do that and put it together in a video and then go live because that would take hours. But I could
Yes, it
copy and
would.
paste these links and
Hmm.
then do it that way, but that would take hours and hours on a live to do. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll do that and put it and record it all, screen record it all,
Hmm.
and then come back and do that. But yeah,
Really good. Yeah.
here is she saying Queen Bee telling her audience to all send Betty a C&D letter. Queen Bee venomously calling Betty an ugly ass effing bee inside and out.
Okay. Okay. No, wait. Okay. So Queen Bee called her a name. And next.
Yeah, exactly. Queen Bee says Betty stole Ethan Chapin's memorial video from his family's page, put it on her channel, and monetized it. Queen Bee contacted Ethan's mother while she is grieving and told her about internet drama and how to strike Betty's channel. That is,
Okay.
um, she did take that video from Ethan Chapin's Facebook.
Okay.
And she
But
did
that's
put it on her
between,
channel and she did
but
monetize it.
that's between Ethan's family and Queen Bee, not Betty.
Yeah, I don't know about Queen. I don't know if Queen reached out to them. I have no idea. I can't say she
It doesn't
didn't because
matter.
I don't know. But I
It
don't
had
understand
nothing to
to
do
do
with
with Betty.
Betty.
Eh,
That was between them.
Right, but she's
Okay.
making it like, well, she was telling them what to do with me. No, anybody can figure out how to strike. But Queen Bee asking everyone on May 18th to sub up and go to Betty's chat as blank screens. That's not entirely true. That's not exactly what happened. I was in chat that day,
Exactly.
and
Okay.
that is not at all how it went down. And it was a joke, and it was people in the chat that started that and ran with it. That is not how that went down. Um,
All right. So the attorney's going to look at that and say, if this, then that, but this is not that.
a clip
Welcome to
on
the wonderful
Penny's,
world of law.
yeah, a clip on Penny's channel where Queen Bee shares the protesters. What?
What?
Yeah, that okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay. Okay. So
Wait,
she shared
a
the
clip.
protest.
Yeah, of
Okay.
protesters.
And
Yeah, I
and
did. That's one of her
Betty.
exhibits. This is exhibit number 10. Telling Heels in the Air that she has 300 blank screens and a new bullhorn so she can invade Betty's live stream. That's hearsay. That's hearsay
You're
anyway.
safe. And oh, geez. I do not. I'm glad I'm not that attorney's paralegal right now because, wow, I'd be so mad.
And this video clip, it may let me because it's on. Nope, it won't let me. Damn. She didn't give the link to this video. She just the YouTube thing, but it won't let me click on it. So I'm going to try to copy and paste that one too. It says,
Okay.
I believe this is one of the first videos Queen Bee started where she started to incite her audience about me and other creators. 1 year ago, they
Okay.
state we never searched for Summer. We searched for days and met with law enforcement twice in 2 days for a total of 4 hours to report
They did
our
not.
finding.
She didn't search for
Yeah,
Summer.
they got
She
Dawn fired.
harassed.
That's what they
Look,
did.
and this is the other thing. If I were Queen Bee's attorney, I would say, no, you didn't. This is what you did, and
Mm,
show that video of getting Dawn and Candace fired, the harassment, the the vile, disgusting stuff that Betty did.
Well,
Forget everybody else.
yeah. Well, she's saying they um, even shared with the police an interview they had done with a possible witness's family member. Okay, so a possible witness's family member. Okay. We searched vacant buildings, spoke with neighbors, interfered in the case, was a nuisance, got people fired. We even found people on the other side of the mountain that had information about what they heard that day that law enforcement never interviewed, and we notified law enforcement of them. Okay, if they're on the other side of the damn mountain, how the hell do they know?
Exactly. I mean,
She sounds ridiculous.
everything she's saying. Let me just put it this way. Everything she is accusing Queen Bee of, she has to have packed proof. It has to be within what the law says. There's a little give on each side. But at the end of the day, if she's accusing Queen Bee of A, she has
Oh
to
my God, I
prompt
just pulled a
B
Lisa.
and
I haven't been sharing the
prove it.
screen. I
Oh,
just pulled a
jeez.
oops. I did it, Lisa.
It's quite all right. Just don't get any knives and dance, okay?
Oh my God,
Lord,
no. I'm too lazy
I
to
have
go out in the
not laughed
kitchen to
that
get them.
hard.
No, they don't have to wash them. Are you kidding me?
I haven't laughed that hard. I don't remember
Oh,
ever.
that was so good. Queen
So,
Bee telling her panel that Betty was exploiting Michael Vaughn's case. And
she did.
then during Quentin Simon's case, they went hard on Betty's ass every day. And we all came together for the greater good to get the crap stopped. Huh? Who came together
Okay,
for the
here's
crap?
the. All right, all
What?
right. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you
They
something.
streamed it live for hours and hours and hours.
Thank you. And if the judge looks at 5 minutes of what Betty was doing, and this is strictly about Betty. Forget everybody else. Okay, Betty's the one in the suit. All he has to do is look to see what she did, how she behaved. Okay, and look at that and take that for its face value. Nothing more, nothing less.
Oh my God. Then she's saying that Queen Bee was gloating that she made Betty cancel her coffee club due to the blank screens and said, they will get her tomorrow. You have FAFO'd and you are a crybaby arts. She made that Exhibit 13. Exhibit 14 is Queen Bee telling her
Look,
audience again that Betty has a fake little press badge and that she is not media. But that's true.
it is true. And look, if I were Queen Bee's attorney, I would demand she get a psyche valve. Okay, just say. I don't know because this is civil court. I doubt you can do that.
Oh, and then she's blaming, and she knows the truth because the truth has been out here. She's got it as uh, number 15, the lady sent by Queen Bee and her crew. She's talking about Aileen to Georgia. Queen Bee had nothing to do with that. Absolutely nothing to do with that. And it's out there. Everybody's reviewed it. Everybody's talked about it. I mean, Betty knows. She's outright lying.
Lord have mercy. I just,
Queen Bee calling Betty's channel a hate channel. She included a clip of that. Wait a minute. Betty has called us hate channels, thieves, content
roaches,
stealers, roaches.
jellyfish.
Yeah. What the hell is she doing? It might be a video clip of her calling us hate channels. But that's
Oh
their
my
terminology, not this side's. You know, I mean, I'm not trying to say their sides, but you know what I mean. That's
I
the
understand what you mean.
terminology that Betty and them use.
Oh my God.
This is her. This is her evidence. This is um.
And let me say this. She may have some things in there because I haven't seen these videos and I have not actually read the entire 200 and some
These are the
pages.
descriptions of the video clips that I'm reading.
Exactly. But when you go into that video,
Yeah.
is it as she said it was?
Wow. She actually has that a clip on here from April 25th, 2023, that Queen Bee admits the internet is forever, which directly supports one of the points in the lawsuit. What the fuck?
Yes,
Are
Betty.
you kidding
It
me?
is forever, and it's going to bite
Oh,
you in the butt. And believe me, I'm biased. Okay, I'm very biased. I'll be honest, but I also am knowledgeable enough to know that it has to be within the the rules of law. Period.
yeah.
And
I
because she
cannot.
doesn't like something, does not make it a does not make it illegal or what's the word I'm looking
She's,
for? Anyway, you know.
yeah. She's included a clip saying that Queen Bee is monitoring what I'm doing and referring to my audience as donors in derogatory ways, referring to them as pay piggies. I cannot. Oh
No,
my
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
lord. Queen Bee talks about what a great video Hills made.
Okay.
Who wants to go to my channel when you're constantly screaming about a guy named blank screen? Who wants to
Uh-huh.
watch? Okay, that's true though. That's
Everybody.
yeah, and that she gets mad views when that happens.
She, what she doesn't understand is that there's the thought. There's the thought. What she doesn't understand is that if Queen Bee did half of what she's accused her of, okay, Betty's subs, her view count would be through the roof because everybody likes to do what? Hate what?
Yeah, and you know what? Betty watches her numbers. Don't tell. I will never believe Betty does not watch her numbers probably 100 times a
Exactly.
day. She can
Hmm.
see her numbers when she's doing the drama, and the couple days in between when she takes a break and still slides. She thinks she's so slick about sliding in these underhanded comments, and she's not good at it. She is not good at
Right.
underhanded shade. But look at,
Well,
she's watching her. She knows her numbers are too down. But then when she gets on there and starts threatening people and carrying on like an idiot and running around with the
I believe that's
bullhorn,
why
her
she
views
went
go
after
through the roof.
headstones.
Yeah,
And once she did the
exactly.
headstones, I'm telling you, tread lightly,
Hmm.
tread
Oh,
lightly,
this one is something.
because headstones has an entire school system behind her.
Hmm. That was so messed up. That pissed me off so much. Mm,
Well, as medical professionals, we can't do certain things, but we
yeah,
can certainly come on here and talk about what an idiot somebody is. Okay.
yeah. Well, this one she says Queen Bee saying an M313 gang member who brutally murmured someone has a
Wait,
rap
wait.
sheet
Did she
damn
say
near
M? What did
the
she say? What did
M3
read that?
dash 13. She said Queen Bee was saying an M3, M as in Michael, 3 dash 13 gang
Yeah,
member.
okay, wait, stop right there. First of all, she doesn't even have that right. It's called MS-13.
Yeah, I know.
Salvatrucha Tressa. Well, oh, jeez. She didn't even get that right. Okay.
Mm-mm. And she said that Queen said that he has a rap sheet damn near as long as Betty's. The crime the subject committed was being called
Okay. Okay. Here's the deal.
demonic.
She's gonna have to present that person. Okay. She's gonna have to find that person and make him say that that's what was said.
Oh my God.
If I understood what she just said. Okay, so prove it.
She
Bring
included
up. Bring up the gang member that everybody wants to know,
Yeah,
right?
well, first find the M3-13 gang.
Exactly, because in my world, M3 is not that scary. Okay, they're little toddlers, maybe. Okay, in the real world, they're MS 13.
This is
Save the
crazy.
queen.
Oh my God. She's saying that Queen Bee Hills and Voices talked about the monetization of Queen Bee's channel, just in case she tries to say she doesn't care about the money. Huh?
What?
Yeah, yeah.
What? One more
What
time.
the? It says Queen Bee Hills and Voices talk about the monetization of her Queen Bee channel, just in case she tries to say she doesn't care about the money. And she says it's the
Okay.
whole first half of the video.
Uh. Okay.
Oh, I feel bad
Okay.
whoever's got to sit and watch all this in the court.
Oh God.
Hills verbally admits she's a mod for Queen Bee. Wow, she included a
Ooh.
clip for that. And she took a screenshot of a wrench.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. You're really? I
Hey,
need to
she
see
went to the
this video.
PayPal of the GoFundMe's, or no, it was a PayPal thing for the lawyer fees. She
Uh-huh.
took screenshots of that, of
Okay.
people's donations, and included them in this lawsuit because
Okay.
she's
Wait.
saying,
Did that have? Wait. Did that have anyone's personal information on it?
I think there was one name and the rest were anonymous. I'll have to go check it to double sure, but yeah, I was like, because she's trying to show the court that Queen didn't actually pay for any of these legal fees, that her subs did it because,
Okay.
and she pointed out both of the PayPal things, the amounts. She put 10,000 and 20,000, and she put some screenshots in there of some of the donations, the
Okay.
amounts and everything.
Let, let's back up. PayPal is actually a banking system,
Hmm.
right? So she went and took screenshots
Hmm.
of basically, I see it as private banking information.
It doesn't give any personal information on
No, no, no.
the donors, but it does
It
show
doesn't matter.
anonymous donated $500. Bill Kelly
Okay.
donated 1,000. It shows it like that. It shows what she did is she clicked to see the comments or who's donated, and she screenshotted it.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, that's in here too.
That's
She doesn't
that's
think
a
there should be any court fees.
that's a slip in my world, that's a slippery slope. Now let me back that up again. We're talking about new things in intellectual property.
Mm.
I don't know how they've changed in all these years, but I still see my PayPal, my Cash App as my banking information because PayPal is a bank. It is uh, backed by, ABC Bank. See what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Now that's could be going out there a little bit, but I'm just saying
Wow, I don't know what that noise is or
if
how
you
to get
took
rid of it.
my if you took a screenshot of my PayPal or uh, Cash App, whatever, and you presented that to anyone, I personally would demand that you get permission to even do that. Now, I don't know what the laws are. I could look them up.
Mm-mm.
Okay,
Yeah,
but
chat is saying they aren't going to copy and paste it into their browser. Judge can just get frustrated, say you are a disorganized mess, dismiss, come back with a lawyer. Yeah, you could. Judges aren't going to work to
yeah,
figure
I
out what
could.
you are trying to say. They expect it to be presented properly. That's why we have
Yep,
lawyers. Name calling
that's right.
name calling is not illegal, and BHB did do that with the video. Yeah. Um.
Yeah, And we all have. Okay.
Get the knives, Kia says.
Uh,
Hey, Remy. Hey, Lisa. Hey, Thor.
what Kia say?
Go Bulldogs. Hey. I was reading chat. Um, she says in this one, Queen Bee admits she's a hate channel. Queen Bee condones and laughs at subscribers creating a YouTube handle and impersonating Tampa, Florida FBI.
What?
Queen Bee telling people to block Betty's mods before going into troll as blank screens.
What?
Oh, it gets worse.
Make this make sense.
Queen Bee
Keep
saying
going.
she doesn't go real life. Queen Bee saying she will send everyone over to disrupt Betty's live with blank screens if she goes live while she's running her live stream. Queen Bee's never on at 6
All
o'clock in
right.
the morning.
Prove that.
Yeah.
Prove that.
Queen Bee responds to questions asking what Betty has done to deserve to be harassed. She responds saying that Betty has lied about and harassed Crude AF. Well, that's true.
Yeah, she
She
did.
did do that.
That is so true.
Yeah, too.
She. Oh, and her lawyer, I'm sure, will be bringing that up
No. Queen Bee says sending people.
because she went.
Go ahead.
She went more than real life on him.
Oh,
She absolutely went way over, and she should have been.
yeah, she did.
I'd have had her arrested.
Boy, that noise is awful. Are you guys hearing that noise? Oh, Sir Duke, you want to come outside? You're going to have to wait a minute, fat cat. Okay. It says
Do you hear it now?
it's when you talk. It might be the connection. It might be a bad connection because it's when you talk. It's a weird noise, like a
You want me to take my earbuds out?
maybe.
All right, let me try to take my earbuds out. Okay.
Queen Bee
You
said,
lose me, I'll come back.
okay. Let me let this cat out because he's going to sit here and claw this glass. He's crazy. Come on, Sir Duke. But you stay away from the dinosaurs. Stay away from the blow-ups. Daddy's working, putting new something or seams, sealing the seams or some kind of crap on his blow-ups. But Duke loves them damn dinosaurs for some reason.
Do I sound better now?
Yeah. Now I got to turn you up.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. That's totally gone. Whatever you did worked.
All right, cool.
It was your earbuds. See, I have a pair, but I don't use them on here because the one time I tried, it was a nightmare. So I'm using I got to get a smaller headset though. This thing is so big.
I feel you.
But yeah, that is all true. Queen Bee says sending people to Betty's channel to harass isn't illegal, but it is affecting analytics, resulting in interference with business. I never heard Queen Bee talk like that, but I'm just saying. And that's supposedly in this clip, and she's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 timestamps for that. And then
Good gosh.
Queen Bee admits she's a hate channel. Oh my god! And she clipped the hell out of that.
I bet if Queen Bee said that, she was probably being silly.
Yeah, it's not. Queen Bee laughing.
That's not what her channel is.
And boasting.
She's absolutely the most fair person that, one of the most fair I ever listened to.
Mm.
There's no, that nightmare fiasco last night on her channel.
I didn't catch it.
Anyway, she, everybody comes to Queen Bee to air their problems, and I don't know why she just attracts nut jobs and stuff like that.
Queen Bee telling her viewers to sub up to your arse now because BHB, you will change the subscriber settings, and then when we're done, we will all unsubscribe again.
What? Oh, I can't wait to see some of
Oh my
these
God.
exhibits.
Queen and Hill say that Betty has 1 foot out of the door,
Okay,
that
she
she's
does.
next, as if there is a plan in place to target and harass one channel at a time.
Okay, look, let's talk. Let's talk for a minute. Betty is not as important as she thinks she is. Nobody cares.
Yeah, she'll
Okay,
she'll do
if
to herself what Molly did to herself. She'll
you know
take herself out. No one has to do it. No one
exactly,
wants to do it. No one can do it anyway. Not with you
and
two.
nobody cares enough.
Yeah,
I mean, I, I'm sure
do
everybody
your
on this
thing.
laughs. I know everybody on this laughs. Okay, I know, I understand that. But at the end of the day, she's not that important. It's, I don't know. Again, these are my views.
She has a lot of spelling errors too. It's not Arlene, it's Aileen on Queen Bee's panel talking about how she may or may not have hit Betty. What the hell?
May not have. Oh well, okay. She just answered. She just answered her own question.
Well, she included that police statement in here as an exhibit as well.
Okay.
That she called the police, and this was, when Dolly was being assaulted. Then Betty, of course, came out with I was assaulted, and she wanted
Hmm.
the police to take a report, but it wasn't an official report. It was more just like,
Whining.
yeah, and the policeman said that and she demanded a copy, of course, um, and the policeman said there was no evidence, there was no proof of anything.
Mm-mm. No, there wasn't. So that gets thrown out.
Yeah,
Erase that
um,
one.
she included that for some reason.
Yeah. Well, erase that one. If there's no. She can't prove it.
Okay, and then this clip is, she says, "Is blank screen on here? That's all I care to hear." I guess that's what Queen's saying. Telling her audience we're never getting rid of blank screen. What?
What?
Yeah, Queen Bee is saying, "Is blank screen on here? That's all I care to hear." Telling her audience we're never getting rid of blank screen. What does that have to
Okay.
do with the
I hope we
lawsuit?
don't. I hope we don't.
Yeah, what does that have to do?
Nothing.
And again, God,
If you were trying to
hey, forgotten.
frustrate me today, you have done a good job. Okay.
Oh, yeah, I think I would be frustrated.
I mean, she got to prove all of it, and if she has added exhibits that don't prove anything, erase it. That one gets thrown out. You can't prove it. It's not, you know.
Oh my God.
And yeah,
Hills, Hills in the air telling the audience that FEMA denied Betty's claim for Betty's roof following the damage from the hurricane.
okay,
Betty, Betty herself said that.
yeah. Furthermore, why is heels brought up again?
It's a clip she submitted as it's exhibit 28. And
The
then
more
there's
I hear
exhibit.
this, the more I hear this, the more I realize that I think everybody's identity is going to be safe because Queen Bee's attorney is good at what he does, and he's going to look at this, and the judge is going to say, no. Now, I could be wrong. Okay. I will put that caveat on. But just from what I'm hearing, she has included exhibits that do not look good, that are in not good light of her,
Hmm.
and she's making Queen Bee look better and better
Hmm.
because I can say whatever I want. Okay. I don't have to be nice.
Oh my God. You ready for number 30?
Oh, geez. Let me sit down. All right, go ahead.
Queen Bee is telling her audience that I slept with another creator.
So she did.
Yeah.
So we heard. Okay.
From them.
God bless America.
Mm. Queen,
Hey,
Queen Bee states no one was out there until we got out there, and that is categorically untrue because there were some neighbors that were there that actually lived there.
right?
She got a timestamp for that clip too. And
God
then
help us.
I feel, you know what? Somebody send the judge and his staff a couple bottles of wine,
It's
some
gonna take more than
pizza,
that. We're talking the hard stuff here, okay?
some snacks, and let them have fun because they're gonna read this and then they're gonna actually watch the clip and they're gonna be freaking losing it.
I mean, but you know what? It's the paralegals, trial assistant, whatever you want to call it, that are going to be doing all this hard, nasty work, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And the attorneys are going to be going. So what you find, and the paralegal's going to go, I hate you, and I'm going to hurt you.
Yeah. You know what? Isn't that something? It's like that in the legal field. It's the
Uh
same
huh.
thing in the medical field.
That's right. That's right.
The doctors have, yeah, the same shit, just different titles, different back. Yeah.
Different titles. I traded the witch for the devil.
Yeah.
It's true.
Hey, I
I'm
always,
sorry.
I always wanted to be a coroner, a medical examiner, and
Yeah,
my
because they
mom
don't
would
complain.
not get on board with it, and and I had talked
No.
about that since I was a little kid. I
Uh-huh.
like cutting open bodies. I thought it was really cool. I still do.
It is
The
cool.
better, the better the trauma, the bloodier, the messier, the
Yeah.
happier I was.
Oh yeah.
That
And
kind of
see,
stuff don't bother me.
my thing is, dead people don't bitch and moan and not use
Not a
all.
bit. But I wanted to know how they died, or if someone killed them, how.
Mm-hmm.
And my mom was like, nope, she was not having that. She just nope. So I took the other way to
Trajectory of
help them.
bullets.
Yeah, I was
Yep.
into that. Yeah, I should have stayed. I should have just did it. But anyway,
Anyway, here
you
we are.
listen. Yeah, I'm 60 now. I'm not starting over now.
Mm-hmm.
Hell to the no. Okay, now this is about voices. Voices for the voiceless.
Voices will tell her to go screw
I
herself.
know. Admits again that she has binders to send to authorities.
What?
They're not really binders, but yeah. What does that
No,
have to
she
do?
calls them binders.
I know she does. But she mentioned that earlier in the lawsuit where she blames Queen Bee for that. That it's all Queen Bee's fault. And that's why Voices has these binders is because of Queen Bee. No, had nothing to do with
No,
Queen.
no, no, wrong.
Voices tells the panel and audience that she sent her binder off to the location where the gang related murders happened, where children murmured children in
Mm.
Florida.
No, she didn't.
I don't. What is that breaking a law? Is that defamatory? Because what the information is just showing the stuff that Betty has actually done.
I don't. I'm confused. I'm. Look, voices is too smart for Betty. Okay.
Yeah, which is will chew Betty up and spit her out.
In a heartbeat. In a heartbeat.
Mm.
I mean, geez. It what it shows me
Yeah,
personally, in my opinion, is she's reaching. She's reaching, and she's trying to cause Queen Bee more money. But guess what? Everyone will just keep donating to Queen Bee to see this through.
Mm-hmm. Oh, True Crime Time says, pretty sure Dolly's girlfriend at the time came out with a video and said she found out Dolly cheated on her with Betty. That's how that came out. Has nothing to do with Queen Bee.
That's right.
Ooh,
That's exactly right. And I know exactly who it is.
I remember that now. Thank you for refreshing my mind.
Mm-hmm.
And once again, has nothing to do with Queen Bee. Nope, it sure doesn't. How are you, Forgotten? Thanks for coming in. I was enjoying your live last night. I fell asleep. I'm a
Is that
wiener.
Queen Bee?
No, it's Forgotten.
Oh, oh hey, forgotten.
Hi, Wise Angel. But so then there's more exhibits of Queen Bee's tweets, which so what? Betty posted a tweet where the coffee club is postponed until later, and
Okay.
Queen Bee commented, "Oh, poor little Tink Tink. See you on the next one." What's wrong with that? That wasn't mean.
What?
Yeah, that was Queen Bee's comment. She posted a comment on Betty's post on Twitter. Betty
Okay.
posted that the coffee club was postponed till later today. So Queen Bee
Okay.
responds, "Aw, poor little Tink Tink. See you on the next one."
And
What's yeah, that's one of her exhibits. And then another one is because blank screens FBI most wanted troll because blank, it's on screen. Blank screen posted this on his Twitter about the most wanted by the FBI because Betty sat there and called the FBI on a blank screen right on her live. Are you kidding me?
oh my gosh, poor blank screen. Oh, I love him. We all
I
love
can't
him.
with it. Yeah, I can't with this crazy arse heckler. And it's a comment on a post by No Wire Hangers about Bullhorn Betty. Queen made a comment. She screenshotted that. I mean, they're on
Oh,
the screen. I don't know if you can see them, but oh my god! And then blank screen. She took this shot of blank screen's Twitter, where it says these tweets are protected. Apparently, she's not allowed. They don't follow each other, or she's blocked. But what does that have to do with it? That's another exhibit. Yeah.
look, I got nothing.
And oh my God, this is a retweet by Queen Bee from Menace to Sobrieties. And it's the
Uh-huh.
remnants of a Dolly and Betty's last tragedy pimpin' tour. And it has false teeth and a condom. It's funny,
Okay.
but Menace posted it.
But what
Queen
does that
Bee
have to do with
retweeted
Queen
a
Bee?
post because she
Okay.
retweeted it. So freaking what? What does that prove?
Menace to Sobriety produced it.
Yeah.
So take that up with him.
Yeah, and look at
Whatever.
the same thing with these. It's insanity.
I don't know. I'm beside myself.
I mean, is Queen Bee just like putting emoji laughing faces, commenting to someone else's comment, or, you know, retweeting somebody, but that's it. That's what all
Look,
this is.
here's the deal.
And Betty did
She's
say
going to
kids
have
should
to
be
take,
euthanized.
yeah, and she's going to have to
She,
take everybody to court that she's bitching about. If that's where, okay. Queen Bee is not the only one who made comments and so forth. Queen Bee
oh
didn't
my
create the
God, no, these are
post.
comments on top of the Queen made on other people's posts and retweeted other people's posts. They're not even Queen Bee's posts.
They're not, yes, that's my point. She wants
Oh
to
my
free speech.
God.
Well, that's called free speech. Okay, that's free speech. And
These are
I
just
don't.
retweets.
I'm so bumfuzzled right now. I don't even know what to say.
This stuff is ridiculous. I'm sitting here
I,
looking at all these retweets. I'm not going to read all these because there's so many of them.
right.
But all it is Queen Bee replying to blank screen. Thank you for covering these tragedy pimps and all the nasty things they do. What's wrong with that?
Uh, Nothing.
And Queen Bee retweeting menace to sobrieties about justice
Okay.
for all. Not even about her.
See, look. At the end of the day, Queen Bee has retweeted about more people than Betty. Right.
Yeah. Here it is Queen Bee retweeted Brian Enton, the Conclave's family statement after the Coburg hearing. Okay,
Okay.
she must have took pictures. Queen Bee retweeted Joe Scott's sheet, called it. I mean, these are
Wait, are
just.
you reading from? Are you? Oh, you're not
I'm
reading from
reading
the
the.
exhibit.
Yeah, I'm reading from the screen.
No, from the
These are
exhibit.
these are exhibits.
What?
She took pictures, I swear, of Queen Bee's entire Twitter page and put it in as exhibits. Retweets from other people, comments on other people's tweets. Yeah, heels in the air. She took a picture of her account. She's blocked. She took a picture of Blank Screen's account. Yeah, it's all here. These are
Oh
exhibits.
my
I mean,
God.
it's just tons and tons of heels in the air tweeting Team YouTube about um, Betty. Okay,
Oh,
that's what we're supposed to do. But it's
oh my.
Heels tweeting it. She took pictures of everybody's Twitter. What is. Oh, here's another one.
I'll tell you what. If I was the judge and she gave me that crap,
Oh my God. These are comments from Queen Bees. Okay.
huh?
And one is Blank's getaway car. I'm taking she's trying to prove that these are all about blank screens because there's a couple blank screens on here. There's two. My mind immediately went to dogs and dingleberries. Okay. And
Okay.
then if you go down, there was another one from a blank screens bondsman. BHB, you're going to need bail money, no time to take a sick day. Okay, that's not Queen Bee.
That's not Queen Bee.
She's trying to, I think that's where she's trying to show that multiple blank screens came into her chat. That was
Okay.
going on anyway.
That's been going
That had to
on.
be from her chat. That was going on
That's
anyway.
not new.
Then
Oh
she
my God.
Queen Bee 3 days. This was a post from Queen Bee about Brian Kohlberger, formerly indicted by grand jury for murder. Okay, so what's
Okay.
wrong with that?
Saying.
Queen Bee Soapgate 2023, Red Dot Dolly Vision, his RSO brother, and the other one burning clock pipe. All I can't read the rest of it. Okay, so that's not about you though, Betty.
Oh
This is
my
from her
God.
community tab, Queen Bees. She shared Burnt Toast going live, and it was about Betty. And she said, "Be
Okay.
there or be square, y'all." What's wrong with that? We're supposed to do that.
Oh my God.
I mean, it just goes on. Queen Bee sharing the family asked for privacy, and you jumped in their group and told them they wouldn't be getting good. And this was blank screen, sharing blank screens.
I told
Wow.
I
She
told
took
you
a picture of
FINSH.
her whole community tab and submitted it as she did. She literally went to her community tab and took screenshots of everything and submitted it as exhibits.
But
So,
it's reading. She's just she's just filling up air, paper.
Wow. That's it. Why even do you're supposed to share uh, other people's videos? I'm terrible
Yeah.
about doing my community page. Excuse me.
Well, I don't.
And, I mean, she took pictures. I swear, the whole community page. Burnt Toast is going live. Sent your notifications. So there's nothing wrong with this. Just because that live specifically was about Betty tragedy. I mean, these are just her. Wow, and she submitted all this stuff, and it goes and goes and goes. I swear, it's the whole community page, the whole tab, everything Queen Bee's loaded, ever shared or posted. I swear it's in here.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so here we are, back in reality. Let me back up and go back to reality.
That was only Exhibit E, all them pages. This is Exhibit F.
How many exhibits does she have?
A lot. We're only at page 128.
You're shitting me, right? You're really shitting me, right?
No, she's got screenshots of all these videos too.
Oh my gosh. Where the hell is my coffee? I don't drink very often, but I'm really thinking about going to the liquor store now.
Yeah, I'm thinking about having a gummy a little early in the day.
I wish I could have one. Damn.
I got a medical card, so they can't say jack squat. But
Well,
this is
maybe I need to get one after all this. I'm just, really.
this is a picture of Queen Bee's page on YouTube showing she covers true crime. Okay,
Okay.
that was her exhibit F. This is exhibit G.
Okay.
Oh, the definition of locale.
LOLCOW. Okay. We are. Hello.
I
It's
cannot.
right and she's producing one. Okay. Let me go get
I'm sorry, Chad. Okay. Let me look at chat. Okay, go ahead. I'm gonna read chat for a minute. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not ignoring you. This is just a lot to get through. She has a few spies. Queen Bee's lawyer should ask who sourced the evidence for her. Everyone's chat had a million blank screens and burnt those in it. Yeah, that is defamatory, saying BHB is an asshole. Look how stupid she is. It is not defamation. Yeah. I think she's trying to show that everyone changed their name. Yeah, to show how many blank screens there was, but that was only two. And that, I was in chat when that happened, and it was nothing like Betty said. That actually came in the chat, started in the chat, and the chat ran with it. And it was funny, it was a joke. My backup channel, I actually went in and changed my name, and I never changed it back. But I don't use my backup channel. But I even named myself Agent Trollbish. But I didn't go into Betty's chat because I refused to sub her just to chat. So I didn't. Hey, Truth Hearts. Yeah, that's what we're going over. It's like it won't let me click the links, which sucks. Forgotten, was you able to click the links that was provided in the exhibits? Because I've tried it with the Proton driver. Nope. I tried it with Google Drive. Nope. Yeah, and I think the videos, the timestamps are, you know what, just play the whole damn video because then you can see what Betty's doing. But don't worry. A lot of these I did notice are the same clips that she included the first time, and I did get to see them. So they didn't make her look good. They did not make Betty look good. Now I don't know if she listened to everybody critiquing the video clips and she changed it up some, but Lord, this is funny. I can't either, but if you bought this from the site, you might have access there. I'm not sure though. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to copy and paste the links that she's posted and put them in and see if I can bring them up that way. If worse comes to worse, at least bring up the video and then I can go by the timestamps she has in there. But I'm not going to do that during the live because that's going to take hours with all the evidence she has, and that wouldn't be fair to drag out between getting each one. I'll just do it and put it together and then show it. Yeah, yeah. Um, I don't understand some of this stuff. There's that judge is gonna be, his patients are gonna be gone with that. Yeah, he is gonna be pissed. If this suit isn't deemed frivolous, then there is no use in even having the word anymore. Agree? Can she be charged with wasting the court's time? No, she can be charged with Crazy Nurse, who has experience in the legal field, said she can be charged for all the lying, the outright lying she's doing. But she even asked if the court sees fit to file criminal charges against Queen at the end of this. It's ludicrous. Hey, KB. What I would like to see happen is honestly dismiss it. Dismiss them both. However, with along with Queen's dismissal, that Queen is awarded any and all legal fees. Because had this frivolous lawsuit not been filed, she wouldn't have needed that lawyer and that money would not have been spent. And since Betty's is most likely going to get thrown out, I would like to see the judge just go ahead and award Queen what's right, the legal fees.
Oh, I'm praying. I'm praying.
Yeah, that's what I'd like to see happen. But I can't believe she included the definition of locale.
I missed that.
Oh my God.
All I can say is this.
And then there's another. Yeah, these are all post. Oh, and then the Urban Dictionary definition of Bullhorn Betty that Queen Bee posted 8 months ago. Betty's got a screenshot of it. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
I don't. I have no idea. Exhibit H.
and that's all I
And
can
then
say.
another Queen Bee post.
I don't know what else to say except and.
These Exhibit I. Oh my God. Because Queen Bee posted this. You're about. What? Oh, it's about the coffee cup getting canceled. That's a shame. There's always next time. Going live. See y'all soon. Okay. That's not.
Okay.
You can't sue someone for that.
No.
And these are all posts from Queen Bee about checking out other people's videos and stuff. That's it. You're supposed to do that. Exhibit J is the Chatham County Police Department incident report where Betty claims she was assaulted. This is the incident report I was telling you about.
Okay.
But the officer, exactly. The officer says on Friday, October 28th of 2022, at approximately 1500 hours, I responded to the 535 Buckhalter Road in reference to a simple battery report. Upon my arrival, I made contact with Miss Griffin. Griffin said she was protesting. No, you weren't protesting, you were heckling along the roadway of Buckhalter Road. Griffin said the residents of Buckhalter Road came home and started removing their signs from
So,
alongside the road that was in their yard at their home.
and that's why we have a law against her in this state
Mm-hmm.
to stop that,
Yep.
to stop her from doing it.
And they had one on the books. They just didn't put it into action and let these people get away with it for weeks. But that's the only downfall I've seen of what happened. They should have done something before it got to this point. But,
Exactly.
they were busy. I get that. And,
Right.
and it says Griffin said she approached the family requesting their signs be returned. Griffin said Aileen was yelling at them. And when she approached her, she hit her in the face with her phone.
No, she didn't.
Griffin said it was not hard enough to hurt her or leave a mark, but it was the fact that she hit her. Griffin said she was.
Okay.
Griffin said she was not able to locate the video on her live recording on YouTube because she was standing in front of the camera.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
everybody else was streaming that was standing there too.
Uh-huh.
Aileen
And
said she Aileen said she was standing at the edge of the driveway to Buckhalter Road and Griffin approached her yelling. Aileen said she was just standing and holding her phone in her hand, propped up on her stroller. She had her hand propped up on her stroller with her phone,
uh-huh.
because she had her dogs in the stroller.
All right.
Aileen said in the process of her and Griffin yelling at each other, Griffin nodded her head forward into her phone and claimed she hit her in the face. Now that's exactly something I could see her doing.
Mm-hmm.
I really could. And I'm not
Yeah.
saying it to be mean, but I really could see her purposely
Yeah.
sticking her face. I really could.
So can I. Next.
Okay, where did I leave off? Okay. During my observation of Griffith and Aileen, I did not see any physical or visual injuries on either party. I attempted to review any footage either party or witness may have had. At the time of my investigation, I did not see on camera where anyone was hit. I was able to question some of the witnesses on scene at the time of the incident in question. Michael said Aileen did not hit Griffin in the face. Michael said Aileen was standing in the driveway and Griffin approached her. Michael said as Aileen was standing there with Griffin, Griffin moved her head forward and pushed her face into the phone Aileen was holding in her hand.
There you go.
Yeah. She
There
included
you go.
this as an exhibit. Okay. And then Story said Griffin and Aileen were standing along the driveway and he saw Aileen hit Griffin in the face with her phone. I provided both parties with a copy of the case report number and obtainment procedures. No arrest was made during the investigation due to insignificant evidence.
There you
I,
go.
I explained to Griffin the process of taking out an arrest warrant on Aileen. End of report.
Back in service.
That's it. That doesn't make Betty look good. Exhibit K. Oh
It's
my
another one.
God.
Keep
An
going.
incident report. Yep. Is it the same one? Yeah.
So she's just filling up paper.
Oh no. On October 23rd of 2022 at 0959 hours, Chatham County Police was dispatched to Buckhalter Road for a threat. The call of service is for a protester who was in the area in regards to the Quentin Simon death investigation. I received the call of service and I contacted the complainant, Billy Joel Howe, via
Mm-hmm.
phone. She informed me that a threat was made on a YouTube channel. It was. Many of them were. She provided the YouTube poster screen name as Alex Erickson, and the video was titled as Mind Blown After Today. Leilani had a message for us and other. Erickson shared a clip of one of Bullhorn Betty's YouTube channel videos. I watched the clip of Bullhorn Betty that was provided in this video. I heard the following. I could care less whether you live or die. Like I would want you to be in the gas chamber for what you did to that little boy. I don't think you deserve life. Because, Leilani, I think you deserve death over this. I want to see you die. Like I seriously want to see your last breath come out of your body over what you did to your little boy.
Wait, stop. She put this in her exhibit.
Mm-hmm.
That she said this.
Mm-hmm.
All right, keep going.
By Georgia law, and it states the law, terroristic threats and acts. That's the law he's going by.
Uh-huh.
A person has to commit the offense of a terroristic threat. Oh, I got cotton mouth. When he or she threatens to commit any crime of violence, release any hazardous substance, or burn or damage property. And I've got video proving Betty threatened to burn down a councilman's house.
Oh,
I did a
yeah.
video on it. What was viewed in the video, there was no direct threat made towards Leilani Simon. Yeah, there was.
Yeah,
There was. I want to see you die. Like I seriously want to see your last breath come out of your body.
Right.
I think you deserve death over this. I would like this to be in the gas chamber for what you did to that little boy. She wants to be the one to be in the gas chamber. Turn it on. Ooh, okay. And that was the end of that. But that makes Betty look bad because she actually did say the stuff. Wow.
And put it,
That's what I mean.
put it in her own exhibit.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just clarifying, verifying.
Oh my God.
The judge is going to do. The judge is going to go, wait a minute. Who's talking here? Okay. So this woman has now included in an exhibit her threatening and taunting and harassing someone, and I'm supposed to feel what?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, God save America.
And she put it in there as her evidence.
That is the last thing I would have done.
Yeah. Pretty much shows you.
Oh my gosh. She
I
should
can.
hide that stuff. Just saying, okay? Just saying. I mean, that's where I'm at, okay?
Betty is any lawyer that she would hire. She is what lawyers consider the nightmare client.
Yes.
Um.
And there's no defense. There's no defense.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. How do you defend statements like that?
I thought some of the people we represented were nuts, but dang.
Not like handing your case over with a silver platter.
Huh?
Not like giving your case over with a silver platter.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then she includes the mail receipts where she attempted to send certified mail. The cease and desist, which was never signed for, was returned. Then she emailed it. But you know what? I don't buy that email shit because you can't confirm if someone got it. You know what I mean? You can't 100% for sure unless the person you're emailing acknowledges it. So that email shit and considering it, that was what she used to say was delivered, and that's why she filed a lawsuit because Queen didn't follow the cease and desist. You can't follow something you never received.
First of all, if you put in one wrong number, whatever,
Mm-hmm.
it will go to someone else unless it's undeliverable. But I have never noticed ever getting an email that says undeliverable. I could be wrong.
Oh, I have.
Only through work have I noticed that before.
I'm always putting in the wrong addresses.
So there's that. Okay.
So I've gotten them because I've done it. I put in the wrong damn addresses. Uh,
Exactly. So at the end of the day, it could have still gone to someone, just not the right someone, who
exactly.
deleted it and treated it as spam, as it
She
was.
right. There's no. So that's why that was one of my questions. Is how can you even proceed with a lawsuit when you have no proof that she ever even received that cease and desist? Because the certified one was returned unsendable, undeliverable.
Right.
So then she turned around and emailed it. But where's your proof that that email ever went into her and she actually opened it and received the cease and desist?
Well, that ship sailed. She's already. We're
Here
here
it
now.
is saying return to sender. See?
Yeah. Well, we're here now. So she got her
There's the
way.
cease and there's
I
the
don't.
cease and I'm sorry.
No. Go ahead. Go ahead. No.
I was just saying there's the cease and desist, which is the same one from before. And I demand your immediate compliance. And furthermore, now this is what she wanted from Queen Bee. That she did not want her to talk about her, to stop harassing and cyberbullying and stalking her on and offline.
Mm-hmm.
What? You were being okay. And then she has links down here that she wants the activity to cease immediately. And she wants these videos all removed. That was the first season. That's the same as the first season. The first time she filed. She used a lot of the same paperwork. Exhibit M. Oh, dear Lord. What time is it? I got to watch for the school bus.
Go ahead.
Oh, this is a copyright strike. She's showing this to say that she knows for a fact it went to the right email address.
How does she know?
Because it's the email address that she had received from a copyright thing with Queen Bee. So she's
Okay.
saying that that's the correct email because it was the email in the copyright. That's why
So
she's
how
showing that.
many emails does Queen Bee get?
Exactly.
Think about that.
I don't understand how emailing that's legal. I just don't. I don't know.
It's apparently a new thing,
Yeah.
but it
Because
seems
if you're going to email me something like that, bank on it that I'm most likely not going to see it anytime soon because I'm terrible about checking my email. And I'm very bad about I just am. Probably because I have too
exactly.
damn many of them. But
Exactly. So make that make sense.
mm-mm-mm.
But
And then these are the
apparently,
messages from Aileen trying to prove that she wanted people's information from Aileen. And yeah, I'm not going to. These have already been shown, but yeah, these are the
that's
messages.
shown to be a lie anyway. So
Yeah, well, I don't understand how it got into the lawsuit. It shouldn't. Exhibit O
because it has nothing
is
to do with.
more of Queen and Aileen's text messages back and forth. Aileen stuff. Yeah, it's. Oh my god! And this is Jonathan Lee Riches.
She needs to leave JLR out of this.
This is where Queen Bee posted 6 months ago. We will continue to tweet Team YouTube. Well, I'm going the wrong way. And this was
What?
for doxing and putting out false information on Candace Wells, myself, and others. I know for a fact there's no criminal investigation on me. However, there is one on you, and I spoke with Brian, your probation officer, about the stalking and harassment you're doing, which is a violation of your probation. If anyone else would like to, and then she posts um, JR's probation officer's number because
Who did that?
apparently Queen,
Who did that?
appa- Queen Bee did 6 months ago. But apparently
This
she
has
was
nothing
told
to
to.
do with Betty.
No, this has absolutely nothing to do with Betty. And I'm sure Queen didn't just post it up for the hell of it. I'm sure she spoke with him and told him what was going on, and he probably said that that she could. But it's still, again, it has nothing to
I
do
think
with
they
Betty.
do. No,
And this is
and they've had a falling out, haven't they?
yeah, and this is about Molly Go Lightly. It's a
Oh yeah.
screenshot of her channel being terminated. What the hell? Because Burnt Toast posted it and Queen Bee shared it.
Okay.
It's a post about Molly losing her channel.
Okay.
It has nothing to do with Betty.
Oh my gosh.
What the hell is it even in here for? Oh my
I don't
god!
know.
This.
I'm just
Oh,
beside myself.
these are analytics. It looks like. Oh my gosh! What is she? Posts from other people that Queen Bee has commented on or retweeted or shared. So what? They don't have nothing to do with you. Now this Queen Bee posted this. Bullhorn Betty, you're not a victim's advocate, and you prove this daily. You knew it was illegal to stream the Trezell West case. Once again, your interference and ignorance in an ongoing trial to cause a mistrial, making your stream private doesn't make this go away. You're the true definition of tragedy pimp. Okay, and it's featuring what happened. Um, Now, I know that everyone's going to say, well, someone came into your chat and said they recorded part of the Zoom hearing. Okay. Yes. That person is not Betty. Betty knew not to stream the trial. This guy wasn't trying to stream it. It was for his personal issues with Betty, had nothing to do with Queen. And he did record the tail end of it, and he shouldn't have. But he had never intended on playing it on YouTube, and I did encourage to quit sharing it. But and I never shared it with anybody, nor did I play it on my channel. But a lot of people had it. So you can't say that's the same thing because Betty is supposedly this legal beagle, but yet she doesn't know that you can't stream a trial that they clearly said you can't stream that had been going on. That makes you look bad, Betty, not Queen. I mean, she's pretty much handing over some. These are just Exhibit P. Legal fees. Oh, here we go. Here is the PayPal's. What's been collected. I mean, she took screenshots of everything. I have been served with a frivolous lawsuit by Andrew Griffin, aka Bullhorn Betty, in a mere attempt to financially drain me as I am a single mother. I appreciate any help and am very grateful to those who have donated. Thank you so much for standing beside me during this process. Okay, but here's the legal funds for countersuit against Bullhorn Betty. And it says, and it tells you how much was there. And then you see, look, you can see donors. It says anonymous. And you can see how much she
Right.
took screenshots. Maybe I was wrong. Like I said, I had to look at it again, but I thought I seen a name. Oh, there is a name. There's Iqbal's name. And there's another name. So there, she did show people's names and the amount they donated. She took screenshots of it.
Good Lord.
Another screenshot of it.
There's nothing she won't do. There's no level low
Mm-mm.
enough.
I don't see how that has anything to do with it either, and how she's even allowed to do that.
I don't either. And quite frankly, I mean, again, we're in a new world today, and
Yeah.
things that didn't fly way back may fly today. But at the end of the day, you know, this is, this is just not acceptable.
More burnt toast. I just these are burnt toast posts. They're not Queen's posts. Queen didn't write
Right,
them.
right.
These are all about yeah. Jesus, these have nothing to do with Queen. She didn't write the post. Tonight we're going to look at the countersuit Queen Bee's lawyer has served Bullhorn Betty with. Okay, that's not anything against Queen Bee.
I just,
Exhibit R. We're down to R. YouTube channel analytics, the 6 most important video metrics. She included that, all that stuff, pages of it, how to grow your channel, YouTube click through rates, yeah, all that stuff. YouTube audience retention. What does all traffic from recommended YouTube videos? What does that have to do with the small subscribers gained from each YouTube? Just information from YouTube, not even about her channel, just in general on how to, you know, every creator needs these YouTube analytic tools, all the analytic tools. What does that have to do with Queen Bee?
I don't know. Like I
Except,
said, she's just looking to make everybody miserable. She's looking to get information on some of those people. I guarantee it.
okay, she's circling and wrote her name on this one. I guess it's Bullhorn Betty and her analytics. Okay.
I don't understand.
What? Betty, yeah, this is her channel analytics, is what it is, and what she's made and everything.
Okay.
I'm not.
Did
I'm
she
not picking.
include all of her Cash Apps, her PayPals, and all of
No,
that?
no, just the channel, just the one YouTube channel.
Okay. The judge is going to see. He's going to want to see bank statements.
She's got Venmo, Cash App, PayPal.
And she
Yeah,
didn't include any of those.
no,
All right.
just her
Well,
YouTube, and just the basics of it, not even the in depth of her YouTube. And then this is your content appealed to a smaller audience during this time. This could mean viewers didn't want. Oh, this is about her viewers being down. Okay, but
well,
that's not that's and this is
I
screen captured. I downloads. Huh? What? Oh, her views in the last 28 days. These are her. She's circling where she lost in views. Okay, but
okay.
Eddie, that she's showing all her channel analytics, trying to say that because of all this, she's because of all the harassment and everything, she has lost money, lost views, lost subs. That's not true. Betty's views go up.
Yeah, they do.
And she gets more super chats and cash apps and PayPals and Venmos.
Exactly.
So that's not true. Exhibit T, oh my God. More analytics. Queen Bee's analytics now. I'm not going through these analytics, but yeah, there's pages of Queen Bee's analytics, which Queen Bee's channel continued to steadily grows.
Yeah.
We can't help it that you conveniently will lose 100 subs at a clip, and within minutes, those 100 subs are right back.
Right.
That's weird. That's weird.
Right.
But just more postings of pictures of her at her protest from Queen Bee. But Exhibit B, oh my God, is she going to do the whole harassment and cyberbullying policies? She's also included.
Okay, she is guilty of that more than anybody on.
Mm.
Don't even get me started on that discussion.
Exhibit X is a video. Oh, it doxes her sister. I didn't know that, or I wouldn't have
She
shown
doxed her
that.
sister. She doxed her
Yeah,
own sister.
yeah. The name and where she the town she lives or state she lives in is in there.
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
didn't know that. I didn't look at those, and I went through it pretty quick though. Yeah,
Okay.
that's the end of her exhibits.
Good gosh.
Hmm.
Well, I don't know what to say except that she's reaching. She's desperate. She added all of that just to be,
Eddie doxes her all the time. Really, Lisa?
huh? Betty, what?
Yeah, there is an Exhibit X. No,
What?
she said that Lisa said Betty doxes her all the time. I didn't know that.
Oh yeah.
Hey, V Kim. Hey, Amy. I cannot believe the stuff she submitted. She made herself look pretty bad, and that's without us even seeing the clips. Just by the descriptions, it made
Yeah.
Betty sound pretty bad.
Yeah.
And I remember the video clips from the first time she filed, and she used a lot of those too. I said mostly what she had was the Aileen crap, which still, um, I can't believe the stuff she included. I she didn't learn from the first time she filed it. I guess I
Well,
don't know.
all I can say is she, from what we've seen, with all the false statements that we know to be a fact, the ones that we did, she perjured herself.
Yeah,
It's perjury. Because when she files something, she is attesting to the truth of the document and the
mm.
content herein. So,
Yeah. I think the judge is going to be pissed too. I really do. I
I am.
don't think she. Hey, Sofa King. I don't think she followed what he told her.
Mm-mm.
Um, the way she was supposed to. And you know, I don't see anything that should warrant this case proceeding to trial. I just don't. But I'm not a lawyer and I'm not a judge.
Well,
But
and I've been out of the legal loop for a long time. And like I've said before, intellectual property has changed so much since
yeah.
I was originally in it. But I can tell you this, false statements are false statements.
Oh, the bus is here. I'll let my kids come home. They'll be all right.
Hmm.
The older boy's there to walk them home today. So
Well, I should probably go. I'm supposed to be doing something.
yeah, I've been on
Um,
here for
I hope I
forever.
was a little bit of help at least.
I appreciate you coming up. Thank you very much.
If you want to send some of that to me,
I sure
I
will.
would be okay.
I'll send you the whole link, and you can have the whole. You can look through the whole drive. You can look through it all.
Okay. And I'll look through it and pick it apart and review intellectual property law again.
Yeah, like I said, I want to find a way to access the clips.
Yeah, I'll try to figure that out too.
Okay.
All right.
Well, thank
Have a
you again.
great day.
You
I'll
too.
talk to you all soon. Thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Okay, why aren't they coming through the door? They should have been running through this door already. Anyway. Well, guys, I was on here a lot longer than I thought I'd be. But I will get those video clips and put them together because I'm not going to do it one at a time. Betty's an idiot and just scanned in. I'm right here, honey. Mommy's right here. Come here. Come here. Mommy's right here. Oh, ha, give me 1 second, guys. You done?
I got a map.
Oh, guys, sorry. Kids just got home from school.
Oh, I got this necklace from Mr.
The oh yes, he will be the most useless. The judge that Bets has seen, he will not be all horrible things according to Bets because he won't take her crap. Oh yeah, she's gonna slam him. You can. That's a given. That's a given. She's definitely gonna slam him because it's not gonna go in her favor because there's no case.
Hi, I've been good on bus.
You was good on the bus.
Yeah, I'm just
All right.
gonna yell at him.
Okay. All right. Shh, shh. Let mommy Kathy say goodbye. Okay. All right, guys. Go ahead. I'll be right with you. I love you both. I'll be right with you.
Happy, I think you. Happy the whole time.
Okay. Go ahead in. I'll be right in. I'll get you a snack. Okay.
Then I can tell you what.
It's okay. I'll look at it. We'll look at it together. Okay. All right. Put your backpacks away, please, and your water bottles. And shoes off. Thank you. Shut the door, please, ma'am. Oh my gosh, she's 8 and she thinks she's grown. Ugh. I am not ready for teenage years again. I never thought I'd be doing teenage years again. Here I am, doing teenage years. Going to be in a few years. Or, would fall off his chair, pissing himself. Yeah. Aw, hey, running bear. Yeah. Her live today, by the way, pissed me right off. She said some really effed up things about Brandy Neal. Yes, she did about her husband. His weird behavior. Who the hell is she to say somebody's got weird behavior? It's not your kid. You don't know how you'd react until it's you. And I'm sick of her denying that she did anything, that she didn't do anything to Brandy Neal. We all know what she did. I played the video Brandy saying to Betty, it was because of Betty. Chronicles of the Oblivious just put out a really good video showing all that with Betty and what she did in Leilani's case, or not Layla's case, and what she did with Brandy Neal. And she put a really good video out, guys. Make sure you go check it out. It's Chronicles of the Oblivious. It's a good video. My daughter has to, but yeah, they have to put their water bottles out on the counter by the sink, put their backpacks away, and take their shoes off. And usually he's screaming, I'm hungry, I'm hungry. Like he can't wait that 2 seconds to get them shoes off before he starts stuffing his face. But I always have their snack ready because I know better. I know he wanted me to order out. I hate spending the money. But my 5.5-year-old just gets a kick out of ordering either pizza or KFC or something. He just gets a kick out of it. He thinks it's, but I would have to have it delivered because my husband's at work and right now we only have the truck. So, and he works too late for me to be dragging these kids out to keep the truck. So, oh my God, the Aileen police report. Yeah, it is something else. It is something else. Betty wasn't assaulted. Just like she was assaulted at the Trump rally. You could clearly see she wasn't. Just like she spit on that guy in Idaho. Well, I only spit at him. You were trying to spit on him. That's the point. But yeah, that's crazy. But I'm going to get those clips done. I'll do that tonight and I'll show the video tomorrow. I'm going to try it that way and see if I copy and paste the links and put them in. If that'll bring up the videos for me. I'll figure it out. But I'm sure a lot of. Hey, SoFlo. I'll figure it out. I know some of them I recognize from the first time she filed. It's Broth weather here today in the UK. We have jumped through fall and hit winter headlong. Oh, wow. How cold is it, Wise Angel? Just go to original lawsuit. Yeah, I got to see if I still have it. I might not still have it. But I remember some of the videos, clips, the timestamps that she did have. I remember, and I was like, oh, who did, someone did a video showing some of those timestamps. I got to remember who it was. But yeah, I was like, oh, you're submitting that as your evidence? Ouch. Honey, it makes you look really bad. I didn't see anything anywhere that she has put any concrete proof that Queen did anything that could result in a lawsuit. Okay, thank you, Lisa. Oh, thank you, Laugh. Cool. My memory on my iPad gets full, so sometimes I have to do a dump. I gotta start using my laptop more for that stuff. Betty is the most selfish and self-centered person I've ever seen. She is a walking psychologist dream client until they have to try to figure her out. Lots of laughs. That is so true. Oh my God. I was trying, I really did not want to laugh about the stuff she submitted. But how do you not laugh? I know it's not funny. And I've been through a lawsuit, even though I wasn't being sued and it was medical malpractice, but civil law is civil law, and it's very stressful. And I'm not trying to make light of this for Queen at all, but you can't help but laugh at Betty. I mean, you talk about frying your own goose. I mean, she didn't take in any of the critiques of the first lawsuit filing. Clearly she didn't, because she even went further this time with the off the wall crap that has nothing, all it does is prove even more that Queen, it had nothing to do with it, it was other people. And you can't sue somebody for a wheat treat. I mean, you just can't. I don't know. Like I said, the best outcome would be dismissal, which then would dismiss Queen's. However, I think there should be a clause in that Queen should be reimbursed any and all legal fees. Because that's all Queen wants. She didn't go after Betty for all this money. Betty's asking for $25,000 on each count. That's insanity. Betty doesn't make that kind of money. Thank you. Thank you, Af. That's crazy. That's insane. I'm just thinking about her exhibits. And a lot of those pages I didn't read to you was all the legal cases that she was quoting or providing as, for them to reference. I'm sure that was all copy and pasted. There's no, yeah, I'm sure a lot of this was copy and pasted. But I still think someone's helped her. I'm not sure exactly who, but that's just my opinion. but they didn't help her good. I mean, she didn't get the right help. Girlfriend, you pretty much sealed your fate. She's testing her luck by jail, like JLR. Yeah, it would be nice if if there could be something done to stop these frivolous lawsuits from even happening. I mean, I don't know what's going on with JLR and unis, but that's another one that shouldn't be happening either, in my opinion. And I don't want to see JLR win because it's not going to be good. The antics and shenanigans will get worse. But to me, it's another frivolous lawsuit that should not be filed. And they do it to be malice. They don't. They don't. They don't care about the actual lawsuit. Yeah, I want to see these records of all this therapy she's needed since she's had so much emotional distress, and it's caused her so much emotional harm. You better have some medical records to back that up. Yeah, I know, Sopa King. I was just saying that I think Queen should be awarded any and all legal fees. That's all she's asking for, and I really think she should be awarded it. No, Running Bear, JLR is not. He did not win those lawsuits, Running Bear. Heels in the air knows all about that stuff. No, he didn't win. No, he's not. Isn't the therapy type. That's for us blue folks. Yeah. And JLR is a scammer. You can fudge out on net worth though. You can't go by that either. And he knows how to list things that he don't have, and none of that money was ever all that money and stuff that they scammed never got. He had his parents buy a house. I mean, there's a lot there. I don't even want to get into it, but one day I will have Hills come up and we'll sit down and go over it all because she knows all the details. But I do think in front of the scenes, he's made it seem like he's pulled away from BHB, but I just wonder behind the scenes. Because I know how dirty they are and the shit they do. I don't know. Yeah, exactly. JLR's recent success proves Uni didn't defame him. Exactly. Hi, Daz. How are you? Yeah, that's another frivolous lawsuit. These lawsuits need to stop. Now, it's one thing if you seriously do it, but these are frivolous. These things were not done. Yeah, I know he sued his own mom. He's had like 2,500 frivolous lawsuits. Crazy. Well, now he's got another one. Selling footage to outlets like TMZ and News Nation. Ugh. Wow. TMZ? Okay. That won't last. BHB was in JLR's chat and his mods and him were ignoring her. Oh, really? I didn't even know she went over there because, they're supposedly not getting along right now. I don't know. This YouTube love and hate crap is another thing, too. You're either with someone or you're not, but who cares at the end of the day? I don't care if they're buddies. I don't care who she's buddies with. That's what she don't understand. She's the one that cares about it, not everybody else. I could care less where she goes, what she does. That's her business. But I don't know anybody that stalks her either. I mean, who knows? She's pissed enough people off. It could be any of 100,000 people. I mean, she's pissed a lot of people off. Betty found God, but it sounds more like Scientology type of religion. They like to sue. using frivolous lawsuits too. That book she reads is their MO too. Oh, yeah, that the language of letting go. She has no clue what she's reading. She doesn't get it half the time. When I do see her, I think that circle of friends think they're still playing chess. Yeah. Yep. They also do a lot of online shizzle too. Oh yeah. All her neighbors have ring cams. If she was being stalked, there would be video proof. Yeah. She's not being stalked. She'd like to, boy, that would, could you imagine if she had any kind of proof that she really was? Betty would never. That would be, she would be having content. It's just a professional way to say FAFO, but it doesn't mean anything legally. She's under surveillance. She said, yeah. Yeah, somebody put a tracker on her car, yet she couldn't show the tracker. Get the hell out of here. Stop with that. I'm not going to spend my hard-earned, my good money on buying a tracker for Bullhorn Betty's car. I will not. I am not. Have no interest whatsoever. I'm too damn cheap for that shit. These kids are going to sucker me into ordering something. I know they are. Okay, what I miss, Amy? What do you got that's good dirt? Oh, about her being a... Go to channel. Okay. Oh, you do little videos, Amy? I didn't know that. I'm going to have to check them out. I just subscribed. Hey, Sinner. The only tracker that Heifer has to deal with is the Domino Pizzas tracker. Oh, my God. Hey, Halloween baby. I like that name. Gotta run errands. Have a great day, all. Thanks for coming in. I probably missed you, but thanks for coming in. I try to catch everybody. I'm sorry if I missed anybody. I hear the rock falling sound on the road runner. Yeah, that Scientology stuff. I watched a lot of that going down, and I watched Leah Remini's series on exposing Scientology. That was some wild. Them people. You know, down here in Florida, Scientology's big. You know, Clearwater and Emmett's a Scientology town. All right, guys, I'm going to get off here and go spend some time with the kiddos since they came home from school and finish feeding them because I'm sure that little snack will not hold this little monster over. He constantly eats. I don't know where they put it, but they eat all the time. They are hungry all the time. This is very specific to Queen Bee versus Betty. Anything else will be removed and struck, which leaves literally nothing. Exactly. But guys, thank you all for joining me, for hanging out with me so long. I really appreciate it. Do me a favor, hit that like button and subscribe. And I'll see you on the YouTube streets. Bye, y'all.